That's why he's been so effective. I mean,
What's up, everybody? It's been a little bit because I didn't want to rock the boat with the 9-game winning streak, and then doing some stuff for Talking Shop and my greenhouse media consultancy. So I wanted to make sure I was available, and so we got the Giants in town after that epic catch by Jock Peterson last night. 6-5, nipping the Giants. Thankfully, Will Smith doing Will Smith things. And I know that's
I know you don't do a lot of baseball, so that doesn't mean actually jump on him early.
I knew that part, but you're always got me covered. Are you gonna?
But yeah, Logan Webb versus Oscar Inoue. Oscar has been very, very solid since his return from the IL and the unfortunate broken hand issue against Logan Webb, who's been pretty solid for the Giants as well. So this is going to be an interesting pitching matchup. I hope Oscar uses his fastball a little more. I think he got a little too slider happy, even though against Stanton, I don't know how that ball went out. And then the double, it wasn't really a bad pitch either. But I just hope he relies on his fastball a little more, even though his slider is nasty. But really, really excited for this matchup. Getting a series win in your pocket and possibly a series sweep against the best team in baseball is a good feather in the cap. And the Braves approaches, even in the Yankee series, I know it didn't go our way. We've had some solid approaches at the dish. So very, very excited. And excited to be back doing lives because they've been super fun. Just got really super busy and super fun with my vacation and things of that nature. But really, really excited. Hopefully it's one of those blowout fun ones and not the heart-wrenching, annoying losses that the last two lives have been. So let's do this thing. Hopefully cleaner defense behind Oscar tonight, as we had a couple of spotty issues from Ozzie and Travis. Very unlike us, so but you got to play clean against these Giants because they make every little thing matter because their pitching staff is so good. That's what made the comeback and Soler bomb last night absolutely incredible because their pitching staff is the class of the MLB right now and big time where they're sitting. So, and they know how to play in close, tight games. So if we can jump on Logan Webb early, get into their middle relief, you got to feel a lot better. Yeah, really better about that. And so let's try to get this series win and get greedy tomorrow. But let's get the series win first. I really like and Ian Anderson coming back tomorrow gives us a lot of options. Could go 6-man, as Snicker said earlier today, with Touki Toussaint being as solid as he has. Also got the long relief option with Touki as well. I think I'll get into it when the bullpen comes in. Hopefully it won't be too early, but I get what we all want Will Smith not to be the closer. And I get that, and I understand. I've been an advocate of that for about a month, maybe longer. It's just been one of those years for Will, and since he's been in a Braves uniform, nothing's really been easy for him. But I think if we change closers it might ruin the good vibes of the middle relief 7-8 as well. So it's a difficult thing to see. It's a difficult thing to balance, I guess. And Will is getting the job done. It's just not been pretty. And I think all of his fielders have saved his bacon once or a million times this year. So we'll see how it plays out. But I think that's the issue with changing closers, even though I would like to see maybe Chris Martin or Richard Rodriguez or Jackson. But I like Jackson in the multi-role. I also like Natzik in the multi-role. So who knows? But let's just keep winning ball games, and let's hope Will Smith doesn't we make Will Smith not matter a few more times and just get a couple of cruisy wins. How about that? But it's been a fun August. 9 in a row, and then that tough series against the Yankees, and then this epic one last night was very, very exciting.
Game 2, Jorge Soler, big homer hitting hero for Atlanta, who still has a 5.5 game lead over the Phillies in the National League.
My brother's got a fantasy draft tomorrow, so he's texting me about that.
Braves win it 6-5 in thrilling fashion. You know how active Alex Anthopoulos was for this club.
And then the trade deadline stuff has been insane. Jorge Soler, Jock Peterson, Adam Duvall. It's insane. He's got some magic juice. So gotta love it. And I know. Hip hip Jorge, no doubt about that. And I know people are, and I don't like Ozzy in the leadoff spot necessarily either. But again, same with Will Smith. I don't think he's gonna change it until he thinks he really needs to. And for Ozzy's struggles, he's come up with some big rally extending hits and big RBI double last night. So that's what I like about Ozzy, though, is he could look ugly for 3-4 at bats, same like Freddie, and then come up with something huge, whether it be a walk, infield hit, things of that nature. It's just you got to ride the struggles out. Baseball is hard, and it looked simple for him in the Washington series, but then it just kind of left him a bit. But there's too much dynamics that Ozzy brings. Speed. He beat out a ground ball to third base against Chapman on whatever night that was to give us a chance. And I think you want him to put the ball in play more. You want him to be more aggressive. But look, I don't think there's a better option that we have right now. And yeah, you can put Jock back up there, but you don't really want to move Soler, who's white hot, out of the second spot, and maybe Ozzy in the 6-7 hole at some point, but which is tells you the depth. Tells you the depth, but I mean, Rosario will probably get a look soon. What's up? And I don't think there's a better option. I mean, right now is what right now is, and maybe the reverse jinx with Ozzy in the leadoff, in the leadoff spot, because last night I said maybe we should move him, and then he hit the ringing double. So unfortunately, we're not getting any help right now from the Arizona Diamondbacks. They are down 4-0. I believe
Winds out of the east, blowing toward the chop house in right field. And Huascar Ynoa is the man on the mound for the Braves, facing
Wind blowing out towards the chop house couldn't be fun, but
San Francisco Giants. No Chris Bryant. He hurt himself swinging the bat before the rain delay last night. Don't know if Bryant would even be able to swing a bat in game 2.
yep, still 4-0 into 4, and the Diamondbacks only have 1 hit, so that's
Dickerson is in left. Mike Yastrzemski will play center field. And Huascar Ynoa, Jeff, what a revelation he's been all year for the Braves. And since he's come off the injured list, he's been very impressive as well.
Yeah, 2 great starts since he's come back off. Was really good against the Yankees. Gave up that 1 home run. Other than that, I thought he was magnificent. You look at his 11 games this season.
I've been very impressed with Oscar. I thought there would be some rust, but there's been no rust. He's been pumping the strikeouts, and pretty much the zeros have been amazing. So
Got a lefty meeting him right away, and that's Lamont Wade Jr.
fouled off
San
96.
Francisco outfielder who went 0 for 3 last night.
What's up? What's up, guys? Again, it's good to be back.
3, 4, 5 of them to face Huascar Ynoa tonight. We'll see how it works out. Wade at 245 on the year. Hits one a mile high toward right. On the run, Soler. He serves as he gets to the warning.
Hey, 92, give me over fastball. Lamont put a nice swing on it, but nice running catch by Soler.
With that in mind, Jeff, what are his 4 keys?
Keep building. Huascar Ynoa.
Quick outs, bud. Quick outs. I spoke about Will Smith and that situation early. I don't know if you caught it, but we'll see. Hopefully, he's not a thought. How about that? How about we win in convincing fashion and we don't need him?
Tommy LaStella, the former Brave, put a scare into all of us last night, didn't he? Man, oh man, what a way to
Tommy LaStella is the annoying player for us. 3-14 career against the Braves. 2-0, non-close pitches there.
Hitting team in the Bigs. Giants with 195 of them. And they've homered in 10 straight road games on the season for Gabe Kapler. And this one is cracked toward right field, and the wind pulled that one right out of here.
LaStella, oh my God. Solo homers don't beat you, but Oscar, get the ball down, bud. Get the ball down. 2-0 count. Gotta get the ball down, bud.
You just said it's team leads baseball and home runs. I mean, they're opportunistic.
That was a meatball.
We couldn't ask for a better pitch as a hitter to go on.
Yeah, all right.
So a solo home run. That one a no-doubter. Buster Posey, the batter. And he shoots one toward right. But that's the wind tunnel in this ballpark anyway. With the wind blowing so briskly, I would imagine
You gotta get the ball down.
a chance to have a field day if they get an elevated pitch like the former Brave just did.
And I would think they're going to be aggressive here tonight. They don't want to get to 2 strikes and see that slider too often. So I think you're going to see them hunt for that fastball.
Up fastball.
Posey last night had one of the more unlikely home runs in the major leagues. A 44-degree launch angle. Is this one?
That's better.
Third. Riley's got it. And there's the second.
Ground out to Riley. Here we go. That's better. Hope my hair is okay.
The expected batting average on that home run was 0.40.
Yeah, I don't know how Posey kept that ball fair or any of that. That was.
You saw how he looked at it. I mean, he looked straight up in the air and kind of did. You see Max's face. I think it says it all.
But again, I don't think we've seen Logan Webb too much, so it might be a fact-finding mission for us the first time through the order or so. So we'll see. Good slider there, painted 0-1.
Already extended him 2 more seasons.
Yeah, one of the guys that's been there a long time. One of the best shortstops in baseball. And like you said, it's kind of
Tommy LaStella,
great year.
the annoying one.
They keep him for 2 years.
Barely missed on that one. outside.
Got the night off last night. And cooled off a bit.
Listell has always been a pain in our side. We don't see him very much, but like I said, 96 mile an hour right at Peterson. Good one. Good rebound. But yeah, like I said, he hit 314 against us in his career. So again, another former Brave that bites us, and I'm just glad he didn't bite us last night because I thought that ball was where he hit the one tonight is where I thought he hit the one last night. So solo homer in the first inning over a game-tying homer in the ninth any day of the week for me. Yeah, Listella is just that one, always that one. It's unfortunate, but one run with the wind blowing out against the chop house, I don't think that's going to be enough. So, and hopefully Oscar can get the ball down, get to using that slider a little more. But once you get behind 2-0, you got to challenge them. And that was just a batting practice. Pitch there, but I would love the Diamondbacks to come back, but we are top 5th, 4-0. And Gibson only has 69 pitches. Come on, Oz, get us started, but
17-5 since he's been placed in the number 1 spot on Brian Snitker's Toyota starting lineup. No real changes. Why would you? With the way the Braves have been swinging the bat. And the challenge for Atlanta tonight, Jeff, can they elevate the ball against Logan Webb, who's 7-3 with a sub-3 ERA?
Yeah, he's had a fantastic year out there in San Francisco.
Last 12 starts 6-0 with a 1.63. This is going to be a toughie. And I think he's a big ground ball guy, so you got to try to get him up, and he might.
You know what that tells me? He's due for a bad game.
Fouled off. First pitch fastball. I think you're going to have to go first pitch fastball, or when you get early in the count, because like Oscar, you do not want to get to 2 strikes for that wipeout slider. So get down. There you go. Lead off single, little baby. There we go, Oz. There we go. There you go. Maybe his sights are back. Get it back, but move him around. So
sometimes that gives you a little bit of confidence. Hopefully he can continue that.
Jorge Soler ought to feel very confident with a 3-hit night last night, including that long 3-run homer. And Jeff, you said it. The Braves were down in the game. It was late. The Giants bullpen had been so
pick off to first. We might.
Big base hits, and all of a sudden the lead.
Yeah, 2 pitches. I mean, it happened quick. 4-2 to 6-4.
Here's that sinker in for strikes.
95 down the middle. Oh, one. Probably the one you want back, but again, like I said, I don't think we've seen Logan Webb too much. I don't know if we ever have, to be honest with you. Ozzie Chase back had a bigger lead.
They have the best record in baseball. Gosman last night, Webb, Scalfani, Wood, Cueto. I mean, they got some arms they can run out there at you.
No balls and a strike. Good lead at first for Ozzie. He's taking off. Pitch is a ball. The throw to second to strike away. Ozzie has his 17th stolen base.
Helmet flying, stolen base. That a baby. Oh, that a baby. Hopefully he's okay.
And a runner in scoring position right away for Atlanta.
1-1. Great. See that's the thing. What when you get Ozzy going with Soler doing what he's doing.
Checking to make sure Ozzy was okay. Dropped the tag right on his head to his back.
Hard tag, but
Swansea 17
Nothing.
stolen bases now.
nothing vicious. Ugh.
Another
Soler.
pitch. Boy, that was
Ugh. That was perfect.
placed. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and
How
2.
do you approach a sinker ball guy who throws his hardest?
Guessing he's gonna get a slider here on the
Away a little bit.
2-strike count.
For the sole fact of it, he's trying to get you, like right now, he's trying to, if he runs that sinker, he's trying to get him to roll over to the left side, keep the runner there. And then he's trying
Good take on the
that pitch.
dirt ball
He's throwing a lot
slider.
this year is that slider to go with
2-2.
that sinker.
Wouldn't be surprised if he goes back to back.
Webb has put it to good use. He hasn't lost a game since May the 5th. Time to change that tonight. He leads 1-0, runner in scoring position in the Braves first. And so
Yeah. Ah!
time he swings and misses. Can't advance the runner.
Words. That was a nasty slider. Couldn't lay off.
Pitch to lay off. Keeps coming at it.
Yeah, kind of took those 2 fastballs, and you don't want to do that against Webb. Runner at second. 1 out. Come on, pick him up, Freak. Pick him up.
And as you mentioned, he has seen Webb before. That was 2 years ago. This kid pitched a great game against Atlanta.
2 years ago.
Just 2
Okay,
hits.
yeah.
I think that's what's great about the lineup. We talked on the open about
Back.
opening 3 new guys.
Kid.
Earlier this year, Freddie was over. There's a great
Oh,
chance
fastball.
for a game. Now he goes over last night. They scored 6 runs. They got guys that can help carry the load.
Kid.
Giants have a shift
One.
on for Freeman. Stella deep and right as the rover
Whew.
at second base. And
Good
nice
pitch, I think that
down
one.
the ball into strike.
Froze.
Yeah, it's a
Confused the
much deeper
umpire
lineup.
there.
It is a much more balanced lineup. Boy, it's been a much more effective lineup, especially in August. The Braves have won 17 of 22 games this month. 1-1 pitch.
Fouled off fastball 1-2. Dang it. Hang on, Webby.
Logan Webb's career is going to take him. If he turns out to be as good as Brandon Webb was with that sinker, the Giants will be real happy.
Yeah, I mean, nobody really had that kind of depth on their sinker. But Brandon Webb was more 90-91. So you see, Webb's got obviously higher velocity fastball.
And here we are, his first crack with the runner in scoring position. Braves 0 for 1. And Freeman takes high, 2 balls. 2
Overthrew
strikes.
that fastball 2-2.
When young pitchers can get in trouble and get themselves out of it, it's easy to see why they have winning records.
15 pitches already for Webb, so that's a bit of a positive as well. Or more of one, but
2 balls, 2 strikes with Albies at second base. And a breaking ball.
slider got Freddie. Dang it, that slider's.
Back strikeouts after a leadoff single and a steal.
Yeah, that's what's tough. Man, he keeps coming to sinker, and then you see that pitch. It's a lot like Charlie Morton.
Nasty sliders.
A lot of swings like that where guys are out in front.
Come on, Ryan, pick him up. 0 for 2 with runner in scoring position.
Let's see if Red Hot Austin
Come on,
Riley
Ryan.
can bring home Ozzy Albies. This has been the spot where Webb has been toughest. 2 outs, runners in scoring position. He's allowed a 100 batting average. Think about that. And is there a high octane offense? He has
Took a fastball or sinker. Gotta go after that sinker because if you get to 2 strikes, we've already seen that wipeout slider get Soler and
no
Freeman.
balls and a strike. Austin Riley,
Hopefully-
Braves cleanup man.
Hopefully, we got that in the back of our. Or there, that fouled off fastball.
Good swing. Good fastball.
Quick
there.
0-2.
Stop
Quick 0-2, great swing, foul straight back, just missed it.
Kevin Gossman served it to right. Just a touch late. So in the blink of an eye, it's 0-2.
Battle up there, kid. Ooh, that one was a bit of a hanger.
Yeah, he was trying to go away with that, kind of backed up over the.
That was a hanger.
Made a mistake.
But staying alive, staying alive.
They could throw at will.
Yeah, the backup slider, backup breaking ball.
The one is so bad it was
Undefeated.
so bad it was good. Slider.
Away with one, still has an 0-2 count. 1-0 Giants, first inning.
Good take on that slider. Good take.
Plate below.
Ben.
So a ball and 2 strikes now for the Braves third baseman. Here it is.
Good take. Back-to-back sliders.
Sign of the maturation of Austin Riley, Jeff. A year ago, 2 years ago, that's strike 3. Innings over.
2-2, 2 outs.
He's been so
Come on, Rye. Come on, Rye.
Consistent. I mean, that's been the biggest thing to me. The consistency. 54 2-strike hits, tied for second in the NL behind Trey Turner with 57.
Got the count even now, 2-2.
Good take. High fastball.
And that's the thing for Riley. No matter what happens this AB, Chip, you want him to be able to obviously get a knock here. But for him moving forward for 2 more times this game, at bats this game, he's going to have seen the sinker, seen the slider quite a bit. So it sets him up well for his next 2 ABs also.
3-2.
Up the middle.
Get through. Get through. Get through. Ah! Listella's defense saves the Giants, but an infield single.
We're tied. However, it's an infield hit. Listella saves a run. And Austin Riley has the second Braves of the game.
Same thing that Dansby did last night.
Good strike. That's a big 2, Austin. Good speed for a big guy.
Picking him up and putting him down there.
Just love how he's putting the ball in play last night. Remember, guy in third.
Really nice, really nice. Keeping the line moving, and Webb is up to about 23 pitches so far. So even if we don't score here, I'm not saying that we won't. It's a positive in that way too.
Advancing the runner earlier in the inning is something Dansby can clean up here with a 2-out.
Pick him up, D. Pick him up, D.
Swanson had a base hit last night and was late there. This guy's got a good arm. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, trying to attack that fastball. I like it. Late on it, but now it's seen it. Late on it, but now it's seen it. Come on, D.
Outfield straightaway and normal depth for Dansby. The pitch is taken high. At the very least on this warm night, Jeff.
Inside.
Throw a lot of pitches.
96 fastball, nice.
Last time, loaded the first. They didn't get the big hit, but yeah, good ABs all night. Reading something where I think the Braves had 10 of the hardest balls hit last night against the Giants.
Slider 1-2, perfectly placed. It was perfectly placed, unfortunately. Come on, D, got a battle. Got a battle. Hopefully he hangs one.
I'm sure he wasn't sure about that, but also probably asking Mark Carlson, is that as far as off as you're going to give it?
It's another 2-strike count. Instead, they chase Riley back. In San Francisco without Brandon Belt tonight. He lost his grandmother last week. We're led to believe he may be back for Gabe Kapler for the series wrap-up tomorrow. So Darren Ruff gets the start at first again.
Come on, D.
Shoot
one, shoot one.
Tries to protect 1 and 2. And he shoots this one toward confident short.
Miss it.
Ah. He will retire the side. Braves get 2 singles, but 2 strikeouts take him out of the inning. Logan Webb protects a 1-0 lead.
26 pitches. Strong spot for Dansby. Ground out to end it in that threat. But so LaStella has scored a run and saved a run with his defense. The ultimate pest continues for the Braves with LaStella for whatever reason. The rando that always bites the Braves, but quality at bats despite no results there. The slider has more downward movement, and then the cutter has more side-to-side movement. Or that's my take. Anyway, it's different for every pitcher. Like Oscar Inoa has one slider that's a wipeout in the dirt, and then he has that get me over slider to get into the count. But typically he uses either one, just whatever the situation and whatnot. But four-seam fastball is just how you hold it. My fingers aren't the best, but it's just how you hold it on the four-seam, and then on the two-seam you hold it differently. Just fingers on two-seam instead of four-seam, if that makes sense. My brothers would be better at explaining that, but I
told you I'm coaching softball with Brian, coaching the Dodgers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Well, I'm having to calm him down, tell him the Dodgers are 7 and 8.
He's not dropping.
He's trying to run.
that was a get me over slider. Got the call a little bit, but 0-1.
7 and 8-year-olds, but we're getting them down.
Wilmer Flores
leads off the second for the Giants. I can just see Brian screaming.
2 quick sliders. 0-2.
100%. I told you I had to talk to him after the first practice. They're 7 and 8.
Well, Mark and B-Mac look great. Glad to have him here tonight.
Yeah, they're here. Matty Diaz came by the booth
Thank you.
earlier, so
I think you did it that
it's a
time.
great thing with Brady too. Greg McMichael, I'll
Stayed out of the way.
Before we get back to the game, but he does a great job of keeping alumni involved, getting them
Yeah,
down here.
it's right. It's the laces and the release point.
Good job they do.
0-2 quickly to Wilmer Flores, fouled off a fastball.
Playing third base for Evan Longoria
Eh.
tonight. That's
Oh, how did you foul that off? I was about to call him strikeout on that one.
0-2. Flores had a couple of hits. He hit the 9th inning home run that brought the Giants to within 1 last night. And as we said, this guy can hit anybody's fastball. He's been a thorn in the side for the Braves throughout his big league career. Pitch.
97 fouled off.
Line drive to right. Soler. Step 2.
He's been peppered by line drives, and out there. Well, we kind of deserve a few Adam balls as hard as we've hit the ball of late. So, some Adam balls for the other team's not going to make me sad.
Giants, Braves. Right now, 4 best teams in the National League. It's no coincidence. You get good pitching, as this Braves team has done, you get on a nice run. That's what they've been able to do. You love it
There
now.
we go. The give me over slider again.
Anderson coming back, so you're kind of helping get your horses for the last 5 weeks, which I think really sets up.
Yeah, The split finger, that's why you don't see it as much. And that was a strike. But the get me over slider didn't get the call there. The split finger, you don't
and Anderson be sidelined at the big league level.
pull that fastball too
The
well.
rigor term in Major League Baseball is load management. Think of the
Or
innings that have been saved.
2-1 rather.
You said for these final
Yeah, the split finger is not necessarily a pitch a lot of people use anymore because of that, but you saw
Dickerson went around.
Gosman use it. You see a lot of Japanese pitchers use it. And got Dickerson to go on that slider there 2-2. Yeah, so it's. I think it's returning a little bit.
As you know, strikes out Dickerson.
The get me over slider had him frozen there.
Think of the
2 outs quickly.
game started by guys like Enoa and Tucker Davidson and Kyle Muller and the like.
Well, that slider, look, that's just a slider right down the middle. You see Dickerson taking
Buckle.
it, whether he's looking fastball and you did see that slider. Continue to say Huascar pretty much 2-pitch guy, and he's able
Yeah.
to do it. You're
No problem.
They started to sprinkle some change-ups in. Keep an eye on that.
High fastball didn't get the call there.
It's not that he has to use that pitch a lot, but it's something to put in the hitter's mind.
Yep, absolutely.
I think
He
the
had a rough night. If you're part of the pun last night, 3 strikeouts
Oof.
and 4 trips.
spike that fastball.
Has been rather unlike him.
Come on, bud, you're right.
A huge part of this Giants team.
He's had a great year for the Giants and Gabe Kapler.
2-0.
As you said, has absolutely crushed lefties all year, but I'll tell you what, Max Fried got a lot of right-handed hitters to look bad last night.
Took a little off, got that one over for a
You can
strike.
get me over slider working tonight.
He's batting 7th for San Fran.
Well, for some people, the sidearm and that is the only way. Another get me over slider 2-2. Sometimes it is the only way.
Yeah. Well, Mike Dickerson got just kind of a get-me-over type.
This one rolled over to third. Riley's got that. That was a nice sequence. From
There you go. Some ground balls, got the 0. Now let's put some runs up on the board, bud. Let's go. And 26 pitches for Webb in the, Logan Webb in the first inning. So that should help. Hopefully we'll attack the sinker fastball. Yeah, appreciated, and I think, like they said, I think the changeup is making its way back into as like the equalizer pitch, because it's the way to keep guys out in front. You see a lot of sliders, you see a lot of curveballs, but when you have a good changeup, like we've seen with Ian Anderson and Oscar Eno developing one, and Tom Glavine in our organization, I think it's only going to get better for Oscar and even Ian, who already has a plus changeup. But I think that's the off-speed pitch that is making a torrid return to Major League Baseball, because that's just a way to separate speed. This season coming up, obviously everybody thinks that Tampa's got the upper hand, and you never can discount Tom Brady. Even though the 43 kind of flashed 43, and you can't tell me that Tampa's defense didn't win that entire thing, because they should have lost in the NFC Championship with those 3 turnovers, but the Green Bay offense just couldn't Couldn't do some things, but
And Jordan Peter Moylan. Well,
I don't know how it's gonna unfold. I mean, we as the Panthers have a lot of weapons, but again,
a little chopper hit by Travis Darnold. First pitch. Top way third. And they got him by a step.
Travis catcher speed got him on the swing bunt attempt. 1 out.
The Braves catcher on the first pitch. 1 out.
Yeah, I thought actually with Darno running, he might be able to get this with the glove, but after you see
Good bare hand.
he had to bare hand that ball.
Good bare hand, unfortunately.
That's a nice play.
But I don't. Your guess is as good as mine. Obviously, Tampa's got the upper hand with the entire roster being intact,
4-game hitting streak, including a home run.
despite some COVID stuff they dealt with.
As we said, Jeff, in our opening
92
comments,
fastball,
one thing
0-1
to get
to
players
Doovie.
last year, you wonder how quickly they'll fit in. They almost did from the first pitch.
Yeah.
Whether it's Duvall or Jock Peterson or Soler, Stephen Vogt, you name it, they've done
92
excellent work.
fastball, 0-2.
Rodriguez in the bullpen.
No, but you know what? When you start winning, a lot of times it makes things.
I hope you're right with Sam Darnold. Our offensive line's a question mark as well, but
High fly ball, center field.
come on, Doobie, go ball, go ball, go ball. Yeah. Slater, dang it, got hit it towards the chop house, I guess.
Toward the Braves bullpen by about 6 feet. He might have had a chance.
Deepest part of the park, right?
Wrong part of the park and wrong outfielder. I believe that's Slater out there, maybe not. Dang it. Deepest part of the ballpark at
No
the
way, yeah. You saw him look up. I think he was looking at the flag after that. Yeah,
two quick outs,
You
unfortunately.
usually know if it's out or not. So you could tell he was a little surprised.
Slider, the slud, the Webb got back, unfortunately.
With 2 outs.
Come on, Jock. You earned 1.
Considering the circumstances, that might have been the best catch of the year by Braves outfielder last night.
Yeah, well, with the game on the line,
1-0 to Peterson.
6-5, you had lost 2 against the Yankees, and you come back and you score 4 in the bottom of the 7th.
2-0.
You needed that win.
Caught it right in the palm of his glove.
I still don't know how Jock held on to that one.
Did he make a clean catch? He clearly did. The Giants reviewed the play, and it was confirmed that it was a game-ending catch by Jock Peterson.
3-0.
He didn't start the game in right field, but he certainly ended it.
Yeah. So Laird with the Pat Burrell type job. 7 innings to a home run, and then someone else come in and play defense. And I think he was joking with Kelly after the game about
4-0.
Peterson, 4 pitches, nowhere close.
Nowhere close, which is weird. But baby Noah, at least we clear baby Noah, and who knows, he might go bridge.
You know, 7 for 21, 2 homers, including a grand slam.
Adam Duvall crunched that ball 104 miles an hour off the bat. Jesus. When are we going to start getting some BABIP luck?
1-0 Giants.
Come on, Oscar.
Hitting homer from Tommy LaStella, the pitch. And they've got a piece of Buster Posey.
Good swing. Well,
But
0-1 on the fastball
He's
there.
not going to get cheated.
No.
He's going to take his hack. Swung right over the top of that sinker.
Man, that's
Slider.
That's not fair.
0-2. Please hang it.
Get ready for one of those when he comes up in the 3rd inning. No balls, 2 strikes. He's had 3 base runners tonight, 2 singles. The pitcher out of Jock Peterson, Howie Noah in 0-2. And did Posey catch that? Posey's got it in his glove, but Mark Carlson said it hit the dirt. He's going to check the baseball. Posey's going to check the baseball. Any dirt?
Thought he tipped and caught that, but Mark Carlson said nope. So an extra pitch at the least for Oscar. Well,
Make the movement of the ball.
That-
His glove to the dirt.
Yeah.
that was a little Mike Fulton-Nevich swing there. Eh.
So one more pitch, perhaps, from Logan Webb. And Posey caught that one cleanly, and that'll retire.
Wipe away slider.
Braves strand Peterson at first, and off
We
go.
did clear Peterson there, but again, good swings, just no luck.
With our new pumpkin cream cold brew, topped with velvety pumpkin cream cold foam or a pumpkin spice signature latte. Enjoy a medium for $3. That's how we pumpkin at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
No fancy laser tool can compete with the well-tuned spirit level.
But yeah, I mean the Panthers it's gonna be exciting. Hopefully, our kicker can do his job, and hopefully Sam limits the turnovers and the ugly plays, and just realizes that he's got a lot of stuff around him, and lets it work for him. And our defense has looked fabulous during the preseason. Again, I don't know how much stock you put into it, but we've looked like animals and angry and flying around. So it's exciting, but again, who knows? And the Saints are in a different spot, but Jameis can throw the ball. He can throw a lot of touchdowns, throws a lot of turnovers, but again, who knows? And the Saints are better equipped around him than the Bucs ever were when he was there. So we will see.
What? I will get you all you never get.
Weekend. It's East versus West as powerhouses collide in ATL for a Braves and Giants showdown. Braves coverage begins tomorrow at 12:30 on Balance Sports Southeast and the Balance Sports app.
We move to the third. Braves trailing the Giants by 1. Wascari Noah back out to the bump. He's set down 5 straight following his outing tonight. It'll be Ian Anderson in the series finale, and he is excited to get back out there. But in talking to him this afternoon, he's been keeping a close eye on all these Braves games, and he says the guy he is just really enjoying watching right now is Noah. He said you can just tell by his demeanor and his presence on the mound. There is not a guy in any lineup that he fears right now. You can just tell by the way he attacked the Yankees. Judge, Stanton, all of those guys. He knows his stuff is really good, and if he fills up the zone, he feels like he can make it happen. And he actually chuckled when asked about the slider you mentioned, Frenchie, and he goes, I didn't think it was possible for it to get any better, but he's actually taken that pitch to another level.
Yeah, that Kelly, I agree. That's the pitch to me that it keeps blowing me away, because you would think, the more guys see it, the better they get.
Yeah, it's up at the dish for the Giants. 97 away, 1-0.
An overlay of the fastball, the slider, really what a hitter faces, what they see coming out of the hand. 2 pitches that look the same, and then one keeps kind of rising, and the other just falls off the table.
2-0. Away.
When you see this video,
Away
you
slider.
need to wonder how a major league hitter
100%.
ever gets a hit, much less make solid contact. Yastrzemski rolls one to the right side and foul. 2-1.
Give me over
And
slider.
here you'll see, this is him coming over the top. You see 2 balls come out. And so right there pretty much is where they're the
It's-
same. This is where they split off. So as a hitter, you're trying to figure out what to do. And you see one's up and the other one finishes all the way at the bottom part of the zone.
3-1.
That's what makes him so effective. And boy, what a year
But-
he's had. His 2 starts back, I thought he was great against the Yankees the other night. He said Stanton Judge were hitting anybody.
3-1 pitch to Yastrzemski, and
Ooh.
right there, that's
Fouled off the slider. That would have been ball 4.
Kevin Gossman, Charlie Morton, in many ways with regards to Charlie, not totally. Those 3 guys alone are dispelling the notion that a starting pitcher can't be successful or effective with 2 primary pitches.
Exactly.
And
Full count pitch, and pulled the string. Yastrzemski takes strike
but
three.
give me over. That might have been a changeup. I'm not sure.
3-1, 3-2 gets the
What's up, Hudson?
last inning, Chip. Aaron Rupp, 2-0.
Good to see you again. Man, that getting me over slider has been his bread and butter. Except that one meatball slider, fastball to La Stella.
If you agree with us, his slider's 87, 88 miles an hour. He throws that pitch as a changeup slider. In other words, he makes 2 pitches out of that second.
He's overthrowing his fastball a little bit.
Throwing like that you got to throw for strike. It's
Right.
3-2, but he'll also throw that 0-2 that's kind of down in the zone like the one you saw in the overlay.
Top of the zone for the Giants pitcher.
Kind of only when he's one bad meatball slider to La Stella solo blast. Logan Webb just snuck one down the
Himself is on his way to second. The throw way high, and Freeman backs it up.
down the line.
Now double for Logan Webb. He got that ball just
Jeez.
down the third base.
And then we had leadoff single by Ozzy, a stolen base, and then a sneaker.
When you got 95 and 97, Chip.
Yeah, he's getting 2 slider happy for me though. Sneaker down the line.
He swings through it, but to me, you let him put the ball in play.
I think that might have been foul, but we had and Riley up the middle, and La Stella was able to keep it on the infield. So
He's really flushed in the face as Wade bats and takes a strike. He flied out to right. His first
another give me over slider. I love the slider, but he's using it too much, I think, especially against a pitcher. But he has been overthrowing the fastball a bit,
San Francisco.
which happens, I guess. But
0-1 pitch.
gotta trust
Knocked out a play foul. Let's hit it for the
0-2 quickly, and maybe this will help Logan Webb being on the bases. Let's hope we can put up a 0.
Well, I'm sure they got it. Nope, they don't drop it up there.
So a bit unlucky and well, not unlucky, just bad pitch. But
The pitch is high. It's 1-2. Mets are losing again. Washington's beating them 1-0. That's in the second inning. It's lost a 1-run game yesterday. Phillies are up at home on Arizona. And a shot into right field, a base hit. Soler will come up cleanly, and they won't send Webb home.
Yeah, slider smacked.
First and third for La Stella.
First and third. Getting 2 slider at
Kick for Wade. And he knows he's got some third inning trouble to deal with now. After setting down 6 in a row, he's got first and third with 1 out.
hit to the pitcher, always.
We kind of got jammed on that ball a little bit, but enough to throw it to right field. Good thing Webb being at second. Ron Wotis, the third base coach for the Giants, had to hold him, keep the double play intact.
And La Stella, the villain thus far in this
Stella
game.
was wrapped into just 2 double plays. He is, however, playing in only his 47th game. He's been injured a lot this year.
Good fastball.
High strike at 97. That was thrown with a bit of anger.
If we give up more hits to pitchers, then
Tommy La Stella's been a good hitter for a long time.
Outs, but outs. Somewhere.
Later, to the Cubs, the Angels, and now the Giants, and a fly ball to right. Here's a decision for Wotis. Soler centers. He makes the catch. Webb is coming home, and Soler will concede the run.
Sack fly.
Soler never really smart move. Throw the ball to second, keep Wade at first.
Yeah, I did.
He was towards the warning track more on that.
So the 1 out double to Logan Webb comes back to bite 2-0. 2 outs. I did. It's been a great start so far. I absolutely love it. The guys and gals over there are very welcoming and awesome. So
Good swing by Posey.
But those are the mistakes. The went out double to a
Posey's had
pitcher
some knee problems.
in the shoddy defense last night. We were able to overcome it, but that's what you can't do against the pitching staff of the Giants caliber. But
swung the bat well, both at Turner Field
been-
and here at
got
Truist
two
Park.
slider happy. Gotta trust your fastball, especially against the pitcher.
Perfect pitch.
Happens. 0-2. Sounds good. It's gotten a great response for the most part. Really good response actually, like over 200 so likes. So 0-2 to Posey, dirt ball slider away. But yeah, it was kind of really satisfying to write that about Riley because I was there in his debut and to see him grow and to see the benefits. It's been great.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh,
Noah thought that was good enough. So to the left side of the Braves infield.
a close call, show there. It was good enough to be called for
Close,
sure.
but a little bit off the
Maybe a little bit off, but
A veteran guy
Yeah.
like Posey, probably going to get that call.
I think
Put it there again, you might get strike 3.
there you go. 98 inside fastball, liking that pitch better. But seriously, death taxes and the Braves giving up a hit to a pitcher.
Webb too much latitude, as we told you. He's been awfully stingy. He's allowed 2 or fewer runs in 12 straight starts. Runner goes. The pitch is in the dirt. No chance for Garneau. And Wade will steal second base, and now full count for Posey.
Stolen base.
We wanted to make sure that wasn't fouled off, or that the Braves were trying to deke him and get the head back to first.
Well, I think smart time to go on that pitch.
3-2.
Can't fastball in. The pitch
Curb,
before to get closer.
runner at second. Gotta limit this. Gotta stop it now. Gotta put a tourniquet on it.
Well, strikeouts for Inoa have been looking. Let's see what he does here. 3-2 pitch, and that missed outside at 98.
Same spot.
In that sequence that Inoa thought he should have gotten and didn't.
Come on. Gotta get back in it. Gotta get back in it. Really too close pitches. There were balls, but
Again, Chip, I know it's close.
you gotta
but
get your head back in it.
Up there on the plate. He's not getting that called on him.
Get your head back in it. Funny enough, this starts because of a double by the pitcher.
Brandon Crawford is coming up. Before he bats, let's enjoy a quick message from Truist.
Not funny, just how it goes, I guess. And thank you.
BB&T
Um,
SunTrust are now Truist, together for better.
Crawford lined out his first time up. Best batting average in the big leagues since the 1st of July is owned by this man, and he's up with a chance to do some serious damage.
Oh,
And that skipped up. 1 ball, no strikes.
again, 2 slider happy.
All this damage started with a double to Webb.
Ooh,
And like the 4 runs the Braves scored last night, Chip came on the Peterson walk. Here you let the pitcher get on, and now top of this lineup's trying to make you pay.
slider again.
Gets him back in the count.
There's that changeup.
Oh, it's been like 300 for the last like
First and second, a hitter
7 years, so I'm really happy for hopefully the DH coming.
Better for a strike, but yet you put it in his mind that you have it.
I think that was a changeup finally.
Braves trailed 3-0 last night, came back to win. They're down 2-0 early in game 2. Brandon Crawford facing a 1 ball, 1 strike count.
Overthrowing badly.
Doubled up on the changeup.
2-1, but overthrew the changeup there. He's just been overthrowing his fastball. The only thing he can get over is the slider, and I think people are sitting on it right now.
Numbers like that, usually it's 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or a month worth, but
I'm pretty sure they don't have a similar average to pitcher us against pitchers. It's mind-boggling.
At age 34. 2 balls and a strike. Long inning for Enoa and the Braves defense. Crawford, the 7th man to hit. Got that call.
Got that call, and he probably shouldn't have. Down fastball.
Did not get that when Posey was up.
exactly.
97 down,
Saying the same thing.
like by about 5 inches. So got one there, 2-2, 2 outs. Really need to stop this right here.
Hit wise.
Down the
Ugh, please
line.
get foul.
Holding the seats.
Ugh. Luckily, he was out in front on that.
Tonight with that slider, seems to be hanging more. It's up tonight.
It's hanging, and he's using it too much.
Been looking. They're getting some pretty good swings at it.
It's hanging, and he's using it too much. Probably, possibly because his fastball got crunched in the first inning for that Listella homer and just some line drive outs. But you still gotta trust it.
For Brandon Crawford.
You just do.
See the runners, they lead with 2 outs.
He's overthrowing that fastball so badly. 3-2, 2 out.
He's trying to throw the ball right through Travis Darno.
Throw it to him, not through him.
Really
You can take you can take something off the fastball.
Misses for
What?
Noah here in the first 3 innings. Now the runners will go with 2 outs on a 3-2 pitch. A little off, and Crawford bounced that into the Braves dugout foul.
I don't
I don't
know.
know if he's got the control to do it right here, but I think a fastball painted away would be a perfect.
I don't know. I mean, he's just overthrowing his fastball since
Tonight, I think Walker
that was still a homer, kind of.
will throw that slider.
And the only thing he can get over is the slider. Couple of changeups, but he's just really overthrowing everything.
He's about to make his 30th pitch of the inning. And he pulled a string and pops that toward left. 2 ball and run.
Catch it.
Toward the stand.
Oh,
The netting
foul.
There's a slider.
Hanger again.
Side effect of this, too, is this long sequence of Posey and Crawford has allowed Webb to catch his breath. And after he had to run the bases and score the second giant run, he and Tommy Listella, the 2 San Franciscans, to score tonight.
Well, not missing anything good.
High fly ball jammed it. Who wants it? Ozzy's there.
Woo!
Makes the play.
Ozzy, the over-the-shoulder, amazing Bermuda Triangle catch, because I don't think anybody was going to get there.
Ozzy doesn't get it. That is disaster. Great.
That was fabulous.
Second baseman.
I don't know how.
Never saw it.
Fair catch.
Peterson did. Thankfully, Ozzy makes the catch.
Soler and Peterson never saw that thing. Holy jeez. That would have been awful. Okay, but got out of it. That could have been a lot worse, and it wasn't. So let's just try to get back in the ball game. And yeah, but that was a phew. Hold your breath when there. But all right.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it here. So what are you waiting for? Just go to the site.
Real people are finding real savings with Spectrum Mobile.
I switched because we wanted great service for less money. With Spectrum Mobile, I'm saving
Hopefully,
$50
Enoa stays pretty calm and does not punch
Use the Spectrum Mobile
any
savings calculator to find out how much
bench or anything, or if he decides to take out a water cooler or something, making sure he does it with a bat and not any of his.
Plans is great. This way we can adjust the plan to what our needs are at the moment.
These guys are unlimited. I'm by the gig, and I've got more money in my wallet.
Get the flexibility you want
All
with
right.
the savings you need, all with free nationwide talk and text and no contracts. Call 844-230-8821.
We're paying a lot less and getting a whole lot more. I'm wondering why.
But this is the second time through the order against Webb, so you don't want to get to 2 strikes with that slider, as we saw with Solari and Freeman in the first. So expect us to maybe
230-8821.
Braves and Giants tomorrow at 12:30 on Bally Sports Southeast.
try to attack.
Well, last night,
The
John
sinker.
Peterson said he channeled his inner Devontae Adams with that catch up against the fence. How about the circus catch from Ozzie Albies to save 2 runs? Our All-State Good Hands feature of the game.
Well, Soler never saw it. Jock was playing left center. And
Whew.
I'm telling you what, thank God Ozzie made that play. If not, that was trouble.
That was
And you see the sigh of
Two.
relief on Jock's face when Ozzie made that catch.
In the first straight
went
play
after
we
the
had,
fastball.
before we went to break, you could see
Missed
Soler
it.
looking with his palms.
He never saw it.
Never saw
And
it.
I will say, this tends to be the time, right, at dusk where it can be tough.
So Webb has extended
Overthrew
the lead
fastball.
with his bat. A double and a run scored. It's 2-0 Giants. Third inning. He starts his second trip through the Braves batting order. Everybody we've talked to with the Giants say that Webb has been
2-1.
their most consistent starter. And yes, he's missed some time. He's been on the injured list with a shoulder strain a couple of times. But when healthy for Gabe Kapler, very dependable, very consistent, and very good.
Smack that fastball.
Foul, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul, unfortunately, 2-2.
If there's anywhere where he has
Sinker
struggles in
or
late
fastball?
games, opponent's average first 75 pitches for him this year, Chip, 210. 76 to 100, 360. So maybe that sinker doesn't quite get that sink later in the game.
And that's funny because
The
you
foul
usually
off
see
there.
ballers say
Oof.
the exact
Took
opposite.
a bite out of Posey.
The harder they get, the more action they get.
But he's a little bit different type of sinker. He's not the Derek Lowe sinker where it's really kind of running hard. It's just got a little bit of run because it's
2-2. It's only 2-0, but it almost feels like 5 or 6-0. Way I had to battle through that second.
Soler and Freeman to follow. Very simple motion for Webb, and he missed
Ooh.
outside for
Overthrew that one 3-2.
So he's gone over 100 innings now for the Giants. 29 walks. Ozzie would love number 30 here with a 3-2 pitch. But it's not to be. Sweeping slider swung over the top.
Wipe away slider would have been ball 4, but that was a nasty slider.
That is a nasty pitch.
I think Ozzie kind of was thinking sinker there. Kind of committed early and couldn't hold up.
Soler struck out with Albies at second base in the first inning.
I'm totally fine.
He's bringing it.
The Yankees
0-1.
The Yankees series was really unlucky. Good take there. The Yankee series was really unlucky. I mean, we had some hangers and
He's in a nice
and they
rhythm
just
right now, too.
crushed them.
You almost never see him shake off Buster Posey. Why would you?
I mean, you can see him sweating. Look at that jersey. Aren't great compared to the rest of the team.
2-1. That was a nasty sinker. 2-2.
Blowing even more briskly toward right.
He's doing such a good job of keeping everything down in the zone.
Yeah, he really hasn't put anything up. I think we're totally fine against better competition.
And there's a late strike 3 at the bottom of the zone.
Ugh.
He has struck out
Statue of
last
Liberty
year.
sinker on that.
5 for the game. 2 outs and Freddie's up.
I can see why Logan has not lost.
You know what I'm saying, Chip? It's not so much sinking in to you is it is kind of just a little hump and then down. Like you said, when it's 94, 95 compared to like a lot of true sinker balls.
But,
if you look at it, they're more 90, 91.
Two-out rally.
That's what I said early in the game.
Ugh, get me over slider.
Get the ball in the air against this guy. Right now, it's not just that, but can they make contact?
The ball was one of the only ones to be able to really drive one in the air.
Sinker away, 1-1. Two-out rally. But no, I think us against better competition, I'm totally fine. We put together good at-bats, just...
Trey didn't like that pitch off the plate.
If Buster Posey gets those two, you gotta do it both sides, Blue. Because Freddie's an MVP, you know. Slider, good take there, 2-2.
Right-hand batter's box to receive that pitch. It was clearly outside.
I think he saw the one before. If we're going to get that, why not push the envelope a little more?
Freeman, a base hit the other way. Want to bring the time right to the plate.
The other way, patented single by Freddie there. So,
Austin Riley up. He let down an infield single.
And you can see Webb's frustration right away. I know he's trying to go in with
a difference between a sinker and a slider. Sinker goes straight down. Slider has either it has north and south, kind of more east and west usually. The sinker is just straight down and it's harder. For sliders, it's usually like 82 to 85. Sinker can go anywhere from 101 to... Yeah, the Giants are an annoying... Like, they're very... And annoying is a kind of a compliment to 1-0 to Riley. Annoying is kind of a compliment to the Giants because they have such good pitching. They don't really score a lot. I mean, you look at their games, they're always pretty tight, but they do get the homer. And they take advantage of every mistake that you make. And that's when you give up a hit to a pitcher and things of that nature. Those little things, they make you pay and make you hurt for it. So I think, and calling them annoying, like I said, is a compliment. 1-1 to Riley.
I think Austin Riley's kind of lying in the weeds.
For me, he's been the MVP this year just because of what was expected to where he's at now.
1-2. Missed a couple of sinkers, a little up. Might have been looking slider a bit.
We all know what Freddie can do. Ozzy's had some really good
years,
but
yes, the sinkers are more glove side, and sliders are more this way, arm side. Yes.
Someone that really was able to have some protection for him.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Again to first.
But those are the things that you can't do against the better teams, is the hits to the pitcher and the this, that, and the other. But it happens. And
see what Austin can do here. 1-2 count.
I was gonna say, if you catch that, I was gonna be so mad. Great job, Rod. Great job. I was going to be really mad if that was Stella again.
You kind of roll over him a little bit. Watch this. He recognizes it, and he seems to have a conscious effort. I mean, he's driving that ball to right field.
Gosh.
And Freddie never stopped. Even if he didn't bobble it, he was going third.
Great base running by Freddie, too. Great approach. Again, see, great approach.
And now you get Dansby a chance to push across the Braves' first run.
Come on, D. Come on, D.
Still manageable.
A little bit like we did yesterday. Down a couple runs, and you just stay right there and chip away.
Oh,
Woo.
under his hands, ball one.
That'll wake you up, a sinker
No, if the approach from
Under
Riley
the-
worked, you would think that approach would be
under the chin. It is kind of the same, but the slider has more movement.
That might have grazed
this
that
way.
large pad on his right hand.
Oh no,
Himself from that angle.
we do joke sometimes, but Freddie is probably, I think Eric Young has said it, our best base runner on the team. In terms of intangibles, understanding.
And I said that about Dansby. Ruff is holding Riley at first. Listella playing.
He's got that Mack truck hole if he can just shoot one.
For Swanson here.
If he can just shoot one, but obviously it's
Ooh. Get that one in on his hands. One ball, one strike.
Dansby in on his hands. That's
They were
not.
taking that chance. He turned on it.
That was his nitro
You got
zone.
two sinkers in, fouled him off the left side. Then when that ball's pitched over there, you take
1-1.
You can't force it over there. But at some point, Chip, he's going to throw that slider out over the plate.
High fly ball towards center. Yastrzemski.
Damn it. The inside fastball got
Two out singles. We go to the fourth.
Dansby a little out front there. Can't cash in the 2-out rally, but again, good approaches. Unfortunately, both rallies kind of with 2 outs, except Soler and Freddie couldn't get the runner over in the first. That kind of stinks, but again, the approaches there, it's just not been able to push across yet. But still only 2-0. Still very manageable.
I think the
Slider is fine.
Yeah, he's as good and some as good. I'll say as good because Acuna's just blazing speed and can force the issue a little more. I think Freddie is sneaky fast.
be able to locate both of those pitches, and not
No.
that way you're not predicting.
I thought he got that one in the gap. For Dansby there, just.
And that's the
But Logan Webb so far has proven his real deal.
ZMAX. Buy or subscribe today at ZMAX.com.
And I can see why he hasn't lost in a while.
I need to try it first.
Fans, ACC football returns to Valley Sports South on Saturday, September the 4th. Catch the kickoff at 7:30 Eastern as Virginia takes on William and Mary. ACC football
Words.
on Valley
Doesn't
Sports
look
South.
like we're going to get any help from,
Your local
excuse me, Arizona.
Giants with a 2-0 lead after 3 innings. Swastar Enoa is going to throw a lot of pitches, 32 of them last inning. He could use a quick and easy fourth.
I think he's made an adjustment, really flying open with that front shoulder. To me, with that slider, that's why you're seeing it.
There you go. Taking a little off the fastball, but ball.
We're used to
But
seeing from his slider.
you need to slow down a little bit too, I think.
Lined out.
There you go.
Pitch, and it evens things up, the ball and a strike.
He's kind of like Max Fried when he gets quick in his delivery. That's when the slider ends.
To third, Riley vacuums that up. Wow.
There you go. Yeah, but we can't really. I mean, we looked terrible against Arizona. The only saving grace when we played Arizona is they were pretty relevant in April. So, but yeah, me neither. The Phillies bullpen is.
Here's Alex Dickerson. He struck out his first time up. Beware the first pitch with this guy. He's hit 3 first pitch homers this year. Don't want to give Logan Webb much more than the 2 he's got already. There's that aggressive stroke. Strike 1. Back
There you go. Use your fastball a little bit.
Made the point last night. The Giants are in many ways, and this team.
What's the question mark for?
They are in many ways like the Dodgers. You used the term a matchup team.
Yep.
Last night. They really can substitute their personnel on a game-by-game basis.
Good inside fastball. Didn't
Matchups. That's a great luxury.
Didn't induce anything but good purpose. 1-1.
Has used that to full advantage this year. Giants are 83-45. And at this point, are beating the Dodgers at their own game in the West.
Look, it's not always a righty-lefty thing either. Right?
Outside slider.
Thinks, oh, he's a right-handed hitter. He's going to face only lefties. There's plenty of matchups, reverse split guys we see. So that's what they try to put the guys in the best position. Like you said, no one's got, over 20 home runs on the team. But yet they lead all of baseball in home runs.
It's amazing. Yastrzemski with 20 leads them. You know what I heard on MLB Network Radio going into action last night. 65 players.
I don't think so. I think they just want them to, the other base runners that are not Freddie, to kind of observe the game, I guess. Observe the game and take pieces of what Freddie does to their game if they can. I don't think guys are too dumb to run the bases or anything. They just want them to absorb what Freddie does in the little things. That's all.
Darren got ahead 2-0.
2 ground ball outs. This is much better, and a couple of fastballs. So I think he's calmed down and giving us a chance to this point.
One more series left with San Francisco. They'll head out to Oracle Park for the last road trip of regular season play, September 17th, 18th, and 19th. Then 4 in Arizona, then 3.5 games with San Diego. And we have to make up the suspended game with the Padres. Maybe Jeff will be catching the Padres at the right time. They are skidding. In fact, if playoffs were to start today, San Diego would be home watching them on TV.
I know, they're going to have to change it. Their luck around to get hot soon.
That was a good changeup.
That's off the plate for Ruff, and 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I meant.
The Reds are getting beaten by Miami tonight, 6-1.
By that.
Still beating the Mets. That's 2-1. The pitch just missed.
He's
still not seeing eye to eye with Mark Carlson.
Noah is not gonna.
A good bit off the plate. I don't know if Oscar's mad at Carlson on that one or himself. Usually
3-1. Oscar and Mark Carlson are not going to go to dinner anytime soon. 3-1.
And that skipped up there. Noah
walk.
His second walk in as many innings, and Yaz will come up with 2 outs.
And just not as sharp as we've seen him in his first 2 starts.
No. Nope.
Against the Yankees the other night might be the best we've seen him pitch in a while.
Get your head in it. Get your head in it.
First pitch popped up. And Dansby in the
Somebody find it.
And puts the squeeze on that. Noah's out of the 4th without much difficulty. Time for the Braves bats to go to work.
I mean, I would say one of them to Posey could have been called. But I think he might be more frustrated at himself. But they're not really mad calls. I think Noah's just fired up that it's not going well. It's only the 4th inning. We're good. Just got to get Logan Webb uncomfortable somehow. Getting stuff with
every summer adventure leads to another.
The rallies with 2 outs are a great thing when you get hits and you make things happen. But against the tough pitcher like Webb, that's when he bears down, and so you just need to get some.
No matter the challenges, we were there.
Whatever the struggles, we were there.
And as the sun comes out, bringing the promise of a brighter tomorrow, we will still be here.
We're Duke Energy, and we're building a smarter energy future for you.
Atlanta Braves Baseball is brought to you by Xfinity X5. Experience a powerful and secure Wi-Fi connection for all.
I can see why Logan Webb is like the unknown dark horse for a team like the Giants that have had so much good starting pitching. It's not really surprised they can find one.
Last night during our 35-minute rain delay, and Derek announced a great thing here at the ballpark in Atlanta. The Homers for Hank home run donation. For every home run hit by the Braves over the next 5 years, Truist will donate $755 for every one of them to the Braves Foundation's Henry Louis Aaron Fund with a minimum commitment of $1 million.
Come on, TD, get us started. But
the afternoon of August 27th, the Braves have hit 182 homers, resulting in a donation of $137,410.
Let's get a couple more of those this game. Why not?
Yeah. Toronto's got some power. He's hit 4 homers, and he gets hit.
there we go.
Brings a tying run to the plate.
Lead off hit by pitch.
Webb has
See if
a
that.
leadoff runner on. There's a mistake. Now you got to cash it in. Braves have stranded 5 runners, 2 in scoring position at this point.
Well, you see how bad he missed. Buster Posey sat up off the plate.
He's been a little effectively wildly weird. I mean, he had 4 straight to Peterson that weren't even close.
They're
And
used to getting hit.
Exactly. They're used to wearing it.
And Darno plugged with Adam Duvall up. Duvall has
Come on,
the
Doobie.
ball by the Braves. He drove Yastrzemski to the center field fence. This one right back where it came from. LaStella to Crawford. And the toe tap in the bag. It's
Taylor made double play, smoked up the middle, but the shift
there's that sinker.
take away.
And Webb gets 2 for the price of 1. Quickly 2 outs on, 2-3 pitches?
Yeah.
That's annoying.
So, yeah, I think the ball hit Webb actually before it went
Words.
to the outfield, but a pretty easy double play for 2 good infielders.
That's the most annoying shift to me. I appreciate the shift and I get it, and I love it when it benefits us, but that makes me want to chew nails when it doesn't.
And let's see if Jock Peterson can work a deeper count. As Webb quickly 2 outs. Nope, swings the first one and drives it to left. Dickerson going back, still going back at 375. Has enough room. And that retires the side. Braves
5 pitch
1,
inning.
2, 3 in the blink of an eye in the home 4th.
5 pitch inning. That's not gonna get the job.
Good thing the all-new 2022 Volkswagen Taos has a lower cost of maintenance than Toyota RAV4. Come into your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the all-new 2022.
Words. Yeah, well. Well, that wasn't as hard hit as I thought. Still 94 miles an hour, but couldn't have been standing any better than that one.
For 5-star backyards, Yellowwood brand pressure treated pine. Doesn't have this yellow tag. You don't want it.
When you think of an airline, you think of the big things.
Ugh,
And for the last year,
jeez.
we've all been dealing with the biggest thing yet, a virus we can't even see. So as we
Well?
go to the world, we're making
It's only 2-0, but the way Logan Webb's twirling, it feels like 8-0.
But our commitment to getting this
It's not, luckily, but
that never will.
no, he won't do that. I don't think they'll ride him that far.
Get a dollar for dollar match at the end of your first year, only from Discover.
It's nice to know your blind spot can be protected. Blind spot monitor, standard on all 2021 Volkswagen SUVs, unlike all Honda or.
What do you mean, your luck?
Come into your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the sophisticated and capable 2021 T1X for just $279 a month.
Are you there at the game or
Back
something?
with your Xfinity game break, Phillies hosting the D-backs, looking for their second straight at home against the Diamondbacks. Bottom of the third here, Phillies up 2 on it. Drupal Herrera makes that up 3 with his 12th home run of the season. And then the next batter, Gene Segura, also going deep.
You only have bad luck because you say you have bad luck on that one, bud. And the Giants are a good team. Logan Webb, like I said, I think he's been their ace. We've out-hit him. Just
Their schedule softens up while the Braves' schedule gets a lot more difficult. The Giants, the Dodgers, the Rockies on the road. And so as we stand now, the Braves still a 5.5 game lead. You got to hold serve, and as you've said so often, Jeff, you can't worry about what's ahead until you worry about what happens today or tonight.
Yeah, you take care of these next 2 in front of you. The Giants come to town, you can win 2 out of 3. You do exactly what you wanted to do.
So Oscar Inoa barely had time to cool off. Braves were retired, 3 outs on 3 pitches. One of them a hit batsman, then the double play, then Peterson flied out. So
Logan Webb.
Quickly in the 5th inning with his mound opponent, Logan Webb,
1-1.
scored a big second San Francisco run.
I'd say that's one thing you don't see too much in the big leagues, a 3-pitch inning.
No.
You see, last time he threw that slider and hung it. This time, there's 96. I'm throwing that same pitch again, not speeding up his bat.
Sharply hit. That was 97, and he pulled it. Second swinging. 1 out.
Oscar Inoa is getting a taste of his own medicine with Logan Webb. Bolt to Dansby, but 1 out.
Access and share your tickets.
Yeah, the Diamondbacks are diamondbacking, but we got to take care of our own business. I think I'm on a...
Yeah, it's 101 off the bat. Tip your hat. That can hit a little bit.
Made a single and a steal tonight. And that's around the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. That ball might have been hit twice. Funny off the bat. And the shovel to take care of Wade for out number 2. That sounded funny and had some funky spin at the point of contact.
Weird ground ball out by
Take a look at a replay.
Wade there.
That was definitely. I just pounded right in the ground. Oh, it was off the end of the bat. That's why, yeah, you heard it.
Cue shot.
Yep, had the little English on it.
Pull cue shot there.
Here's LaStella. He's been a pest. 2 RBIs for Tommy today. Dodgers host Colorado a little later on tonight. Rockies beat them last night. David Price starting for LA.
The ultimate pest, Tommy LaStella. Got both RBIs and stole one from Austin Riley in the first. 1-1.
A few more of those, as you pointed out, Jeff, earlier in the game. 80 pitches, 50 strikes.
I'll tell you, if he can locate it right here, I'd love a fastball in. He's got him leaning on a couple of those changeups. Blow him up.
Fly ball center. But playable for Jock Peterson.
Fly out.
Has a much needed easy inning. 1-2.
Good inning.
Goes San Francisco. Oscar leads off the Atlanta 5th.
If there's ever a summer to get away, this
Quick
is
inning, gotta score, guys, gotta score.
to make it happen. Secure your deal and head to your Hyundai dealer today, where new vehicles are arriving daily. And get away with summer-only savings on all models. This is your summer to get away with it all. Hey, it's your journey. Own it. Buy the all-new Tucson for 1.9% APR or lease for $229 a month or get up to $500 cash back. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Hey Google, turn it up.
Google Pixel 4a with 5G and Pixel Buds from $499 and $99.
Welcome to Toyota's National Sales Event.
Oh, RAV4.
It's a great time to save on the 2021s while they last. Oh, that's up. Toyota's got an exciting lineup to choose from.
Oh, Highlander.
Oh, sure. You have to understand, it's the National Sales Event.
Right now, during the Toyota National Sales Event, get 0% APR, 36 months.
That would be a good plan, but the Rockies are insane at home for whatever reason. I mean, well, I know the reason, but
Let's go.
just hopefully we can reverse that.
With cravings for
Shit.
Boston, and he called it a night. Toasted breakfast burritos are here. Power down, sleep well. The sooner you sleep, the sooner you'll get one. Only at Taco Bell.
I just got my cashback map. Is this for real? Yeah, we match all the cashback new card members earn at the end of their first year automatically. Woo, I got my money. Trying to contain yourself, isn't it? Let go.
Get a dollar for dollar match at the end of your first year, only from Discover.
Atlanta Braves Baseball is brought to you by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealers today. Toyota.
Not surprising whatsoever.
The All-South
If they
Highway
could just
16.
somehow play 500 ball on the road, they'd always make the playoffs, but their pitching
SunTrust are now-
gets scores fielded and
31 of Atlanta's 69 wins this year have been of the comeback variety. They'll need to do that again tonight. As we take a look at our Yellowwood team stats features, both the Braves and Giants are roasting hot in August.
Well, you got to keep up right now. Phillies chasing the Braves, Dodgers chasing the Giants.
come on, Oscar, get it started.
Hold and serve. Keep winning. Continue to be hot. Good pitching. A lot of home runs.
This kid is slinging the ball hard. Logan Webb, he struck out Enoa in the Atlanta second. That ended that frame. Enoa leads off the fifth with Albies and Soler to follow. And a shot hit toward La Stella from the outfield grass.
Hit it to somebody not named La Stella.
Number one.
Hey, coming up for the third time through the lineup. We talked earlier, he's at 65 pitches.
Logan Webb's the best pitcher you never heard of. Well,
When most teams have done their damn
a lot of people haven't heard of. Plus, I mean, the
It's
Giants.
still very manageable game, 2-0.
As he singled, stole a base in the first, but was left stranded. Then struck out his last time up. And had a wicked cut there and didn't get it.
Out of the way.
Strike one.
Tack the sinker fastball. Fouled straight back, though. Straightened it out. Oh, straightened it out.
Back from the injured list tomorrow afternoon to wrap up the series. Giants have not announced their starter yet. This one lifted softly toward
Get down.
long run.
Get-
Dickerson slowing near the line.
Ah,
As he
gotta make 'em work, guys.
The Braves are making outs very quickly here in the last inning in 2/3, Jeff.
Yeah, they're being aggressive. And you see the opponent's average tick up each time.
Well,
Something
I mean, but also you don't want to get to 2 strikes against Logan Webb, so it's a double-edged sword. Plus, this inning starting with the pitcher doesn't.
You pointed out earlier.
No, I mean, he's still got a chance to be under 70 pitches through 5.
And we made him throw 24 in the first.
Soler
So it's just kind
has
of-
punched out twice.
Kind of not a good day so far. See that one you want to go after, but you gotta give Noah a little breather.
The count, but he's pumping strikes.
Yeah, it's this double-edged sword.
The 0-2 pitch. Just missed inside for Jorge
Yeah,
Soler.
Yeah, you work the count, but then you look silly looking at fastballs. I mean, so it's not fun.
And he's got the hat trick. Swing and a miss. That is strikeout number 6 for Logan Webb. He works a 1-2-3 fifth and preserves a 2-0 Giants lead.
I have been a Braves fan since I was a small child. SCI has had a season ticket holder relationship with the Braves for more than 5 years now.
Both of our rallies have started. Well, not started. The first one was the lead off, but dude, Owen, he's won 12 games and is 6-0 in his last 6 starts with a 1.23 ERA. So, it's not like we're not trying. It's just not working.
Introducing
Sometimes you gotta tip your cap,
our promise to deliver your order
and hopefully we
in
get.
the delivery window and for the lowest price compared to other apps. Or you'll get back at least $5 in perks.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles everywhere.
Where can we use them?
You can use them on any travel purchase, not just some travel purchases.
The venture gets a gold star.
What's in your wallet?
So we might be.
Think premium can't be capable?
He's been amazing, and you really just gotta keep fighting. And if that La Stella doesn't make that play in the first, it's a 2-1 ball game. So, and we're still in the bloop and the blast territory. So we just gotta keep fighting.
Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC.
What a kooky half inning. Ken Osterman came under relief of Odyssey Alexander. The defense, including her own defense, was shaky, and it allows Team Castelli to score a run, but they don't score an extra run because of a reversal of a call that was made at first.
Through the Los Bravos ticket package presented by Georgia Power, plus Freddie Freeman, Ozzy Albies, Jorge Soler, and your Braves will be wearing their Los Bravos jerseys. For the game that night, get your tickets at Braves.com/Los Bravos. Buster Posey leads off the San Francisco 6th. And grounds the first one to short. Noah is starting to pile up some easy outs.
I say we're getting a lot of first pitch outs, quick half innings.
You know, 7 ground ball outs tonight. And Brandon Crawford, the hitter, he's lined out and hit that pop-up that Ozzy Albies had to range into right center field to catch. Peterson shaded way around toward left, never had a chance to get there. And Soler
Quick 1-pitch grounder. Maybe these guys have a dinner reservation or something. Or from the Giants' perspective, they just want Logan Webb to keep going out there and mowing us down.
The famous photo of Brandon Crawford as a kid. The Giants were threatening to move from San Francisco. He had a poster saying, "Keep the Giants in San Francisco." He's a local kid. Sure enough, years later, he ends up playing for that club.
And then they keep him in San Francisco with a 2-year deal.
One ball, one strike. No, I think it's safe to say guys like Posey and Crawford.
Stop flying open, you know.
It's hard to imagine them playing for anyone else.
Yeah, when they won 3 World Series and to have the success they've had, Crawford obviously wasn't there in 10, but after.
It was a perfect storm for them out there. Beautiful ballpark, passionate
3-1
base, great players,
to
and Hall of Fame
Crawford.
manager Bruce Bochy.
Gotta charge him
spend
at
some
home.
time with. 3 balls and a strike.
Lincecum and Kane in their prime. I still remember when I was on that Rangers team in 2010, beat the Yankees in the ALCS, and I think all the guys on the Rangers didn't really know much about the Giants. And I was trying to explain to them, guys, I'm telling you, Lincecum and Kane can pitch. Well, we learned in 5 games.
And Crawford takes up and away. Ball 4, a 1-out walk. You know, his third of the game.
1-out walk
His
to
next
Crawford.
pitch will be his 90th. Threw 90 last time out against the Yankees.
I think he threw about 98 against the Yankees.
Sure. Snit would love to get him through 6 innings tonight. And I think that's the thing. You can get him through 6 innings, Chip. Hasn't had his best stuff. But still, look, 6 innings, 2 runs. You would take that at the start of the game.
Yep. You would.
Ooh. Fastball from Freeman trying to catch Crawford napping.
No, and I think Cutson, you asked me this earlier. What I thought about the Braves in against higher up competition.
And that's in for a strike for Wilmer Flores. We get the ball on the ground with Flores for all the good things he does. Shall we say?
I think
he wasn't blessed with it, but it's not what
as we say so often in our booth, it's not
We-
your fault.
Yeah, not your fault.
We've been in a lot of games. We just
Action has begun in the Braves bullpen now with Enoa at 90 pitches. And that one in the dirt, no swing, even count.
Now, what is top
1-1.
here? It's what you do on days you don't have your best stuff. Can you keep me in the game? Can you grind through it? You got to get it to Oscar. He's grinding.
yeah, he's grinding with basically one pitch, kind of.
To me, it's not been his best, but yeah, he's kept
Hanging slider and a meatball fast. Hanging slider to a pitcher and a meatball fastball.
1 strike,
It's pretty.
1 out. As this one's lifted towards center.
Somebody get there.
Push that one out toward Jock Peterson, and Ozzy's there, and the ball drops. We got a collision. Ball is live. And
Hope everybody's okay, because that was
force play.
a Bermuda.
Play by Atlanta to get the lead runner. The ball dropped. Crawford in no man's land. Nothing
Whew,
he could do about
That
it.
was weird.
Soler wisely didn't panic, fired a strike to Swanson to force Crawford for the second out. But another ball, Jeff, hit in the old Devil's Triangle.
Well, you said that's one to me. Soler should come in and take charge. That ball's more to right field.
Got lucky there,
That's
and
what's so hard is where these infielders play now.
the Giants were actually. We were about to play the Giants in the wild card game. They lost 4 out of 5 last year, so they fought really, really hard last year, and I think they're taking the fruits of that labor into this year. So
I'm thinking that ball's in the air way too long for nobody to be camped out under that. So at some point, whether it's right field's got to play shallow, you need to bring Jock in some. Guy hits one over your head, hits the wall. So be it.
So I think the Giants had the pieces, and they've nicely added this year, and they've had just insane pitching. So
Absolutely. And that's
they've had insane pitching. So, and pitching, we all know you can, with a 3.35 staff ERA, you can win a lot of games when you're not doing too much at the dish at times. And that's what the Giants have done, so got to give them credit.
Not been as crisp and as sharp as we've been spoiled and seeing most of the summer.
But that Death Bermuda Triangle there, somebody's got to take charge.
You got a lot better when you added these guys. From a defensive standpoint, you just kind of got to live with what it is. We used to see Ronald in right field. That ball for Ronald's can of corn, right? Jack's usually more of a left fielder, right fielder, but he's playing center because he wanted bat in the lineup. So that's what you got to live a little bit, I guess, with that too.
Swing and a miss. Enoa with a nice piece of
There you go. Strikeout on a changeup, I believe. All right, got the meat of the order. Come on, guys. It's only a bloop and a blast. Only a bloop and a blast. But I want to get rid of this little 2-game live losing streak. So help me out, guys. Help me out. Make Logan Webb feel it a little bit. Somehow, some way.
Because the most experienced team in smart security has got your back.
CPI Security. Identify yourself.
For a limited time, pick 3 smart home devices with the purchase of a new security
where it stays in terms of starter or bullpen.
and smart home security.
I think he's gonna be a starter. I just think his slider is too good, and the development of the changeup, there as well, and kind of somewhat doesn't know where his fastball is going at times. And as a reliever, if you don't know that can get you into trouble. But as a starter, he's been able to fight through it more. So I think Oscar should be a starter from in this season, especially. Now in the off season, maybe you could look at something different, but especially if Soroka, even though he'll be out for 2022, I think. So, yeah, I think he projects more as a starter for me. Sorry, I just saw that question. But yeah, that's my preference there. And I know people are going to be like, well, we haven't scored a lot against the Yankees and the Giants to this point, but they're just amazingly good. So you just got to keep fighting.
Where at times the stuff has seen a drop-off for the Giants right-hander. He's been very impressive in this game, however. 6 strikeouts. He's hit a batter.
Foul off.
But now only 72 pitches in the game.
He's trying to Max Fried us.
Big second San Francisco run. Freeman, Riley, and Swanson, the Atlantic.
I don't think you want to see Rodgers either, so yes.
Innings here at Truist Park.
Outside slider there, 1-1. I think if Logan Webb would have got that call, Freddie might have blown a gasket. And you typically don't see him do that, but 2-1.
Braves have had 2 leadoff men reach in the game. They've left 5 men on base, 2 of them in scoring position. That got a corner.
Oof. Yeesh.
And it's 2-2.
Oh, I hate to say it, but you just gotta tip your cap to Logan Webb to this point. Just dotting.
Let's see what Webb does here, 2-2.
He's dotting to this point.
Off the pitcher's glove.
Hopefully that helps. Yay! There's that intuitive base running off the glove. Hustle, bud. Attaway. Infield single. Hopefully that opens the floodgates. And tongue gets out, something good might happen.
They pay you to run hard 4 times a night.
Absolutely.
And that could be the biggest play of this game because it brings the tying run.
Come on, Rye. Come on, Rye.
Riley's 2 for 2.
As your dad used to tell you, that's about the only thing you can control out there.
They tried to tie it up with that swing, had a good cut. It was up, but he missed it. Strike 1.
92 sinker, just got it in on him just enough, but quality swing for Rye.
Attributed to Joe DiMaggio in the latter stage of his career. He's already an established star in the game.
Inside there, 1-1.
Play so hard every night. And he said very simply, because there might be someone in the stadium that never saw me play before.
Yep. First time they see me.
Come on, Rye. Come on, Rye.
One strike.
Move him around.
Oh, what a cut. One second back, center cut at 92, and he fouled it away.
That was it.
Yeah, I'll say that. He's been all over.
That was it. Hopefully he'll hang a slider for you.
2-strike count. Both his hits tonight have come with 2 strikes. Got a sinker up the middle just left to La Stella and smoked that slider last time over La Stella's head.
And huge hole right side for Riley.
See if Webb tries to go way in on him here.
Went away, and it's grounded toward third.
Box it.
Second for
Yes! Woo! Go, 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 go! Tailor-made double play box. You don't see that from the Giants. You do not see that from the Giants. We gotta cash. Gotta cash.
Braves made a couple mistakes and gave them a run. Now, first crack for the Giants. An easy double play.
That was tailor-made.
And Flores comes to just sails it.
Come on, D. Good at bat.
First and third, nobody out.
Get one at least. Get one at least.
Oh, absolutely.
and hopefully more.
Hey, that's what I was saying.
Come on, D. Good at bat.
Now for this Braves team, Logan Webb.
ABC, bud. ABC.
We talked to 76 to 80, 100 pitches is usually where most hitters have done their damage. Now the crowd's back in it.
Come on, D. Come on, D. Find some green, bud. Find some green.
Fielding percentage in the National League. There for San Francisco opens the floodgates for the Braves. Dansby 0 for 2. First and third, nobody out.
Good take.
Right ball one. Action has begun in the San Francisco bullpen. Jose Alvarez, a lefty.
Take inside sinker there.
1 ball, no strikes. Took a shot at right field.
Good swing. Good swing. Good approach.
It's so
Foul.
easy from our vantage point. The old saying in baseball, the farther away from the field, the easier the game appears to be.
But look, sometimes you make such an easy play like that, you take for granted all the time that you throw that ball 100 times. And 99 out of 100, you throw it perfect.
Come on, Dansby. Shoot that hole.
To concentration, maybe, and the ball sails on you.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
Big Holland toward right for Swanson. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball, shallow center. Yastrzemski broke back. Drifting out with Stella. He's going to camp out and make the play. And no advance.
Damn. Dansby.
Dansby pops out.
Dansby struggle bus today.
Double play in order for Darno. So big out for Logan Webb.
Yeah, now, like you said, you'd love 2 runs, but at the same time,
Come on, Travis. Get the ball in the air.
you got to find a way to get Freddie Freeman.
Gotta get him in. Gotta get him in.
They've given you a huge gift. Take advantage.
Dansby, terrible day today.
Just 1 perfect inning. That was the 5th when he breezed through the number 1 and 2 hitters.
You're allowed to have a terrible day. Just hopefully Darno can pick you up.
Who's been hit by a pitch and
Come on, D. Pick him up.
was robbed and cleared by Flores. And almost hit him again.
Inside sinker.
Throw that sinker in there and get him to roll over. But I think one thing, too, his fastball all night for the most part has been 93 to 95. You're starting to see some 91s.
Come on, D. No losing trouble.
No strikes. Back to the mound. He's going to second for 1. The turn to first. That's the
Dang it! Worst inning ever. Dang it! First and third, no outs. You gotta cash. You got to. Yikes, that hurts.
It's time to take a detour from the expected.
That hurts. Real bad. ABC baseball. To the ABC store I go. Gosh dang it.
To discover new places.
Words, 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 words.
Where there's something different.
You gotta be able to cash that in.
Mississippi.
Man.
Welcome.
At CPI, we think outside the box.
Now this one really doesn't have the feeling now.
It works for you. Take out
But
intelligent video activity notifications.
I've been identified for alerts when a person, vehicle, or even animals detected.
That really
There's
stinks.
notifications on what's important to you. And there's no more switching from app to app.
That's what you gotta do against good teams, and when you can't do it, it hurts.
Lock and unlock doors. Plus, never wonder if you forgot to close your garage again. And it's all integrated with the best system.
I mean, we were hitting the ball a lot harder last night, though. But yeah, I agree. It just stinks.
For a limited time, pick 3 devices.
Danzy's had some rough at bats tonight. But Darnell didn't help him out either. So the one thing you couldn't have, a pop-up double play.
Back in Atlanta tonight, Taylor's premium member of the game is JD Espana, who's the president of Piedmont Residential. He's been an A-list member since 2016.
Big words.
The perk of membership is his premium service, Concierge
right.
Alex, who's consistently available and provides an excellent level of service. Congratulations to JD.
They've only had, I mean, the Giants have only had 3 hits. Like, it's.
What a double play started by the Giants' young right-hander.
You got to give him a lot of credit too, Chip. With the guy right in front of you, a lot of people would be hesitant to throw it to home, getting the, run down to get that runner. He went straight to second, knowing he had the catcher and got the double play.
Second of the night earned by Mr. Webb. Oscar Noah, Jeff, 6 innings of 2-run ball, and he'll give way to Richard Rodriguez now.
That hurts.
Good work.
Oh, Rich, keep it where it is. Keep it where it is. All we can do now. All we can do.
Well, the next 5Ks, as we said, gets a lot of contact, throwing to strikes. I think Oscar did a great job. 6 innings, only gave up 2 runs, and you know how he didn't have his best stuff. He only had 2 strikeouts tonight, and he's a guy you're used to seeing rack up 6, 7, 8, 9 a game because one time.
Gotta give Logan Webb credit. He made the pitches when he had to.
And despite all that, 2 runs on 3 hits. That's it.
2 runs on 3 hits and 3 walks. You can't.
Otherwise, it would have been a 1-0 game. That's really the only mistake.
You can't be mad at Oscar.
So Rodriguez, you figure it'll be a 1-and-done inning for him. The Braves
2-0 to Darren Ruff, 2 fastballs.
Half of the 7th inning.
You gotta be able to do the little things, and we haven't done that so far tonight.
A lot of noise. 39,558. Braves over 1.86 million fans. In Atlanta with another game left tomorrow. Fly ball softly hit to left. Can of corn for Adam Duvall. No trouble. And there's the first out.
1 out.
Stick around for the stretch. It's presented by Sonova's Ashley Shamady. We'll try to keep order with Brian Jordan and Peter Moylan.
That's going to be a tough job.
She's done a great job keeping those guys in line. Plenty to talk about between the Braves and Giants. 2 excellent starting assignments from 2 young right-handers in Game 2 with another game to follow tomorrow. Great to see Ian Anderson back. We believe Anthony DeSclafani will be activated for the Giants. He's been in trouble with a sore ankle. It might be announced by Gabe Kapler after tonight's play. First pitch swing is Yastrzemski. This one cracked to deep center. Peterson going back. He leaps at the wall. Will not get it.
Solo blast for Yaz. Got it up in the air. I thought that did not have the sound, but now it's 3-0. Words.
Maybe gonna have a beat on this ball with the wind kind of holding the balls up earlier. They had just enough. Another one right down the middle. We saw the Stella someone earlier.
Well, when you leave meatballs down the middle, that's what's supposed to happen.
This one, same thing, center cut.
Unfortunately.
This is what, to me, Chip, the difference in Gabe Kapler with the Phillies to now with the Giants. Logan Webb's still out there. We would have never seen him still in this game.
Yeah, because, again, Kapler's been pretty honest about it. The analysts would have said, well, his 3rd time through and 80 pitches, his stuff drops off, let's go to the bullpen. His eyes are telling him more than the numbers are telling him in this game.
Exactly, and we showed you the numbers. We showed you what happened 76 through 100 for him most part. Well, you know what? He's got his good stuff tonight. And the ball's moving, the ball's sinking. These Braves hitters haven't really been able to figure him out yet. So Gabe's going to say, you know what? I'm going to try to squeeze him through another inning.
Fly ball to left. Duvall has this one measured up.
Logan Webb put some nice swings on the ball. 2 outs though.
2 solo homers from LaStella and Yastrzemski. Webb with a double and run scored on a sac fly. 3-0. San Francisco has the lead, and now the top of the order, Lamont Wade.
It makes me chew nails when you have first and third no outs and you don't need a hit to score a run, obviously. But again, Logan Webb has made the pitches, so you also got to tip your cap there. As annoying as chew nails kind of night that Dansby's had, leaving a lot of ducks on the pond, but it's baseball for you.
Wade has a single in 3 trips. And a strike over the outside corner. One thing about the Giants, they don't have losing streaks. They haven't lost in back-to-back days in a month.
Well, that helps when you have the starting pitching. Kind of the same thing we've seen with the Braves. Besides those 2 games of the Yankees, they've been on a nice run, not losing back-to-back games. You're throwing out those starters, they give you a chance.
Back-to-back sliders from Rodriguez. A rare feat there.
The former Minnesota Twin.
But 2-1.
I think I saw about a month ago. His mom, I think, was in right center field getting interviewed in San Francisco, and during the game, and hit a ball over her head.
Really?
Into the McCovey Cove. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And she just started going nuts.
Oh,
That
I
was
can
great.
imagine. You got to have plenty of pop to hit a ball on the McCovey Cove, don't you?
He's got pop.
17 home runs. Oh, that pitch, full count, 3-2. Well, we're all looking forward to getting back on the road and seeing all the
3-2
around the
for
National League.
Lamont.
And home park of the Giants certainly added near the top of that list. As that one's popped behind the plate foul.
Pop up into the stands.
Beautiful views of San Francisco Bay, Oakland across the water. McCovey Cove, as you said, and those
Well,
passing fans.
still got 3 swings at it. Maybe Webb will meld a little bit.
Still late. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-0 San Francisco, the pitch. And that missed inside.
Ugh.
Rodriguez thought it was good enough. Yeah, that's the second base runner to reach in the inning, and it'll bring up LaStella again, who's had a good night.
Oh, LaStella.
On that pitch, it was really, really close.
That was a pitch he could have gotten.
The throw was kind of tailing away. And he came in on that one. I think Carlson just hadn't seen the ball yet in there.
The pass of LaStella. 2 RBIs and
8
stole a
RBIs
run,
for
so
LaStella in his last 13 played. Fractured thumb, hamstring problems, sent him to the injured list a couple of times.
away fastball for Rodriguez.
Able to hit. Always.
Well, he's the perfect type of guy for a National League game. Whether it's a pinch hit, play 3-4 positions 3-4 times a week.
Got a fastball over there.
Carolina. So he's traded Tommy LaStella
If
after the
we
2014
could just
season
hope
for Arodys
that-
Vizcaino.
for that.
3 international signing bonus slots. Vizcaino served as the Braves closer for a short period of time. And he was traded to the Angels after the 2018 season. Got a lot of mileage out of him with Joe Madden in Chicago and then with the Angels.
I would love to swap
In late August last year.
Webbs.
And then a 3-year, $18+ million contract.
Rodriguez is trying to get that slider over more, but he hasn't been able to do it, which then gets him with the fastball So I'd almost like him just to stick to it because, I mean, yeah, I gave up the homer to Yastrzemski, but
Now 2-2. Lifetime 271 average for Tommy La Stella.
well, Webb has lived up to the hype in his record, unfortunately.
Rodriguez ready with the even count pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is lined into right and caught by
Woo!
Over. Saves a rope.
Nice catch, Oz. Nice catch. He's had a banner day off defensively.
You say you weren't supposed to be there. And he makes a terrific grab to end the Giants' seventh add-on on a Yastrzemski home run. And it could have been a lot worse. Another bullet. Great grab by Ozzie.
I'm going to be glad when La Stella is not
Use your score time for the stretch. Ashley, take it away.
is not here anymore.
The stretch is wrong.
Second half has not been as good for him as the first half been. It's been relatively quiet lately. This was fouled off to left. It seems
Watching Ohtani bat.
really struggling on a recent road trip they took him to Baltimore where they dropped 2 games to finish that trip. Right now he's trying to do too much in Joe Maddon's estimation. Like he's kind of put the weight of his team on his shoulders trying to carry him, and that's a tough way to operate.
You know, and also if I'm an opposing team, he's not getting anything to hit. I mean, I'll let everybody else try to beat me, but he's not getting a thing. And you know, you have to remember earlier in the season, Jared Walsh was really swinging the bat well. There was some protection there, and you know, you just
I don't want to go
right now
over 3 in my
that Angels lineup.
last 3 live, but
He's not getting a thing.
trending that way.
If you're not going to let beat you, it's this guy right here. There, 5-5, 3.56 ERA. You know, opponents only hitting 226 against him.
Well, I'm not going to consider that any of my pitches were bad. It's just that, you know, the batters are.
What I'm looking forward to when we see him tomorrow. How does he come back? Will he be efficient? And how many will he pitch tomorrow?
All right, guys, we'll see.
It was awesome. We went to Ponte Vedra, Florida, and St. Augustine, Florida, seeing family. A lot of them for the first time since 3 years with all the COVID junk and everything, trying to keep everybody safe and whatnot. So it was great. It was awesome.
Ashley, great job with the stretch. Now we'll see if the Braves are motivated. Let's see if they can come back from a 3-0 deficit. Webb is back out there with the bottom part of the order coming up. Duval, Peterson, and a pinch hitter.
It was awesome. So thanks for asking. Spending time with my parents on the beach. Can't ask for anything better
3 times
more.
tonight have had a chance to strike through, and all 3 times Logan Webb's got out of it, none bigger than a 6 when he got the double play after the error by Flores.
Braves have left 6 on base.
Oh,
Position.
wow. Yeah. Mark Carlson's
And a 2-out rally in the third. They had first and third. Nobody out.
zone is starting to widen.
One of the hardest hit balls by the Braves. That was a drive to deep center that Yastrzemski caught.
1-1 should be 2-0, but yeah, it was
For making things exciting with 9 outs left.
it was incredible and much needed, and kind of just a reset.
Game 2. Webb is showing no sign at all of any let up.
Nope. Logan Webb is Max Frieding us. Now,
touchdowns for this kid as high as 107 this season. That came way back in April. This kid's last loss was May 5th. His last 12 games, 6-0, a sub-2 ERA.
That's the fun part about recaps on the road. I never know where we're gonna end up, and we kind of have fun with it. And it did help winning them.
2-2 count. Little dribbler in front of the plate. Posey and Webb converge. Throw the first close play and just in time to retire.
So, yeah, we were safe. We were good. And Nubber.
Webb tonight has
Bye.
6. Let's check them out on our StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud.
That's been the 2 pitches, sinker, slider. And you see majority.
Man, I'm glad Webb is on the West Coast and we don't see him a lot. Because, and yes, we've had chances, but again, as annoying as it is, he's made the pitches when he had to. So what? I mean,
which you knew was
1-0.
could be the case.
Yeah, you did.
63% ground ball rate.
Can't
And
get the ball in the air, and when the one we didn't get rewarded, so
that's up and away.
2-0. Yeah,
Second inning walked on 4 straight pitches.
it was amazing. I think my favorite one was not getting yelled at by security after Ozzy's 3-run bomb to beat the Reds. 3 non-competitive pitches to Jock Peterson for whatever reason. But yeah,
Had a chance to say hi to him yesterday before the game. He's very excited to be here. Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah, exactly.
In a first place club. Abraham Almonte was DFA'd to make room for Rosario. As Peterson made it throw a strike, 3-1 the count.
I think you got to make him throw 2 almost. I mean, I know you still got, 8 outs.
Rare
But
indeed to
you
see
need
Braves without a run in the late innings.
base runners.
3-0 tonight. As Jock takes
Oy!
strike 2.
That was a close pitch. It was probably like, are you serious? But it
Well
was
framed.
not a good.
I think.
That's iffy there.
Fly ball center jammed in. And Yastrzemski will measure that.
So it should have been a walk, and now it's a fly out.
And now Rosario.
2 outs, but Eddie Rosario Braves debut. So maybe a 2-out rally. I'm glad we don't see the Giants a lot because I'm seeing why they are
Yeah, a lot of people.
best in baseball.
Andrew Bailey, the pitching coach, going to come out and give the scout report.
So we'll get that scouting report on Rosario in a second, but first we have a quick message from Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
96 pitches, sort of very Max Reed-like.
So why would you take them to the same doctor?
Ugh. It's kind of a
So Jeff, tell us about Mr. Rosario. I know
ugly
he had some
one.
power years with the Minnesota Twins.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, just go back to 2019, Chip. He had 32 home runs and drove in 109.
Do I think they do? I hope so. Just because the Dodgers made all those moves, and for them to have to do the wild card would be kind of funny. But I mean,
it was a big pickup, and I think you're going to see that.
1-0 to Rosario. I hope they do. Does my brain say they do?
Swing and a shot headed for the cap. Will that ball get down? Nope. The wind pushed it back into the glove of Yastrzemski, and Rosario hits a bullet.
Oh, welcome to the Braves. You hit a bullet right at somebody. Freddie Rosario. But good piece. Good piece of hitting. Good swing. Just unlucky. But I hope they do just for that. But I don't really want to face their pitching. But as we've seen these first 2 games. So, I mean, I would not in any way, shape, or form be surprised if they did. How about you?
People with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease. I was there. Be right back. but my symptoms were keeping me from where I needed to be. So I talked to my doctor and learned
We haven't,
is the number one prescribed biologic.
We haven't been shut out too much.
And Humira
I don't think we've been shut out since the trade deadline, but
so you can experience few or no symptoms.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections. Serious and sometimes fatal infections, including tuberculosis and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common. Hepatitis B are prone to infections.
and the Dodgers or the Giants only have 4 hits tonight. We've out-hit them, and
Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, remission
frustrating
is
one.
possible.
I just got my cashback match. Is this for real? Yeah, we match all the cashback new card members earn at the end of their first year automatically. Woo, I got my money. Trying to contain yourself, isn't it?
Get a dollar for dollar match at the end of your first year, only from Discover.
7 complete.
They have 4 hits and 3 runs. Like, seriously.
So far, 3-0 is your score. And as we mentioned a couple of
Super annoying, but
back, and there's no better way to kick off the season than by going to your team's college night at Truist Park.
yeah.
And Braves College Night ticket package includes a ticket to the game, a donation to your college's scholarship fund, and of course, a Braves hat co-branded with your favorite college team. For the full list of college nights.
Yeah, I mean, my mind says no too, but they lost to the Rockies last night, and I mean, like we said, anything can happen. I mean, the Phillies have lost 4 times to the Diamondbacks, and
The third pitcher of the game for the Braves.
And Mark gave up a solo shot in his last outing.
so I mean,
If he can keep Giants here.
yeah.
Facing the
being
heart of the order.
it'd be nice if they got knocked out in the wild card just because the one game is a crapshoot, even though I don't like.
When the Sunday day game, if D. Scalfani goes, give him an opportunity to get out there.
Like the one game thing. I think it should be a series given that it's a 1, 2, 3. Or I mean, it's given that it's 162 and coming down to one game, that seems a little unfair. But Chris Martin in.
Giants. Chris Martin is greeted with a shot into the right field corner.
Ugh.
Lester Posey wasn't going to go without a hit in another game in Atlanta, was he? Not this time.
Greeted rudely with a single.
And the Giants
First pitch single.
add another. They lead 3-0 in the 8th inning. And Brandon Crawford is the hitter.
And that's just a professional hitter. Knows he's got pretty much that whole right side open. And just shoots it.
I'm sorry, Jeff. It'll be interesting to see how Gabe Kapler formulates his lineup card tomorrow. Brandon Belt is expected to be back after dealing with the passing of his grandmother, and all of us extend our sympathies, of course, to Brandon and his family. Kurt Casale was cleared in the concussion protocol.
But I honestly
Point being, if Casale
kind of no excuses tonight because obviously we haven't been able to ABC or come through. But I've never seen a team hit so many line drives right at people and
That's what I'm saying. They
have good approaches and not be rewarded. Like I don't think I've ever seen it. Maybe it's because I watch the Braves every night, but I don't know if you guys agree or not, but it's just 1-1 to Crawford for Martin. Hopefully he's the good Martin.
1 ball, 1 strike.
But it's frustrating. But I mean, 1st and 3rd, no outs in the 6th after that area, you got to get one, and when you don't,
There's a call strike.
the Giants being as good as they are, kind of happens.
He's hoping he'll finish his big league career as a member of the Giants. He has earned a 2-year extension with a fantastic age 34 season. The 1-2 pitch is cut up.
That was nasty.
1 on, 1 away.
By Martin there.
Here's that picture of Brandon Crawford as a youngster out in the Bay Area. And then speaking, of course, of Bill White, Back in those days, there were actually presidents of both the American and National Leagues, and it was thought the Giants were on their way to Tampa St. Pete. And Peter McGowan stepped in, bought the club, kept them in San Francisco.
Smart move.
Self-financed their big, beautiful new ballpark in the China Basin, and the rest they say is history.
Maybe it's because we have all the numbers to back it up. But yeah.
Wilmer Flores 0 for 3 committed an error that looked like it was going to get the Braves back in the game in the 6th inning.
Weren't able to take advantage of that. That was a huge job by Webb pitching out of that mess.
On the ground, Riley short hop, can't get it. That's a fair ball. It trickles to the warning track.
A wicked hop on Riley.
Some tough luck for Chris Martin there on a softly hit grounder.
Wicked hop on Riley. Couldn't do anything there. See, that's the monkey type hit I'm looking for us to get and not them.
Oh, it hit the base?
I don't think behind the base. I just think it hopped right behind the base. To me, if it had hit the base, it would have popped down.
First and second, one out. See that? That's what the breaks the Giants are getting seemingly, and plus with the 3 ERAs of pitching staff, it almost feels like you have to play a perfect game to beat the Giants.
3 singles, a double, and 2 homers for San Fran. Here's Dickerson. Martin could use a ground ball at somebody. And that's
what?
Downstairs.
Oh.
Strikes. Got a nice note a minute ago, Jeff. Former Braves bench coach Carlos Tosca and his lovely wife Teresa are watching the game tonight.
Hopefully down at my spot down there at the beach.
Well, their palatial estate down by the beach, no doubt.
Exactly.
That was a strike for Martin, but didn't get the call.
Mr. Commander.
That was also a strike, but looked like Travis was crossed up there 2-0. Yeah.
Right-hand man for so many years with Freddie Gonzalez.
Looks like I got to play against him a lot with Florida. And then, of course, in 16, when I came back to Atlanta, he was my bench coach. Good baseball man.
Freddie Fresh was the best coach in baseball when Carlos was in charge. 2-0 pitch is out of play foul. It's
2-1.
2-1.
Hey, you go back to that inning, 2-0, first and third. That was really the chance. Braves had 2 times tonight with runners on base, but it was with Dansby with 2 outs. That one they had first and third and no outs.
Chris does not look comfortable.
Braves are 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position tonight. That tells you how good Webb was and is. The 2-1. Late swing. That almost got Ron Wogas.
Watch your lips.
Wake him up, that's for sure.
Yeah, he took the batting helmet off.
2-2.
Wipes his brow and says, that was close. He, for many years, was Bruce Bochy's right-hand man.
Oh, yeah.
Giants, a lot of folks thought that Ron would be an excellent major league manager. Hope he gets his shot if he wants it. The 2-2. Foul back.
Ugh, that was a meatball. 2-2.
Two on, 1 out.
Have the Phillies played the Giants all their times? I think maybe. Dang it. I don't know.
Staring a bit down in the Giants bullpen. Tyler Rogers.
Yeah, I think you'll see him coming in.
Well, got a lot of pats on the back, didn't he? And no chase. It's
3-2.
Where are you going to for the 4th time through the lineup? You know? So that's.
And Tyler Rogers got that.
Little guy gets up to high 90 pitch count.
Okay.
Kind of done your job in a 3-0 game. You should feel comfortable turning over to a pen to get 6 outs. Usually go Rogers, McGee.
Is the sidewinder.
High pop fly into right. Soler heading to the corner. He'll have plenty of real estate to play with. There's the grab. The runner at second is going to tag and move up. Buster Posey 90 feet away, and that's
First and third, two
number
outs.
I'll tell you who'd be proud of the effort of Webb tonight is the late, great Dick Tidrow. And his nickname was
Really?
Straight pitcher for
Okay.
70 years, was in the front office
Well.
of the Giants, and was instrumental in so many of the draft choices made by that San Francisco organization. Tidrow passed away
No one will ever. Yeah.
in early July.
I mean, no one will ever top the stress level of Will Smith.
Baseball guy who was able
It's
to blend
virtually
all the
impossible to do that.
big
But
part of the Giants
yeah.
organization. They remember him.
But he's had
Make
some
press notes every day.
bad luck too.
As a kid, watched him pitch a lot.
Like that infield hit
And certainly admired from afar the job.
for
Jeff, 3 world titles in a 5-year span. That's really tough to do.
Yeah.
In this era of professional sports.
for Riley there. Well, the Phillies haven't really played the bad teams
San Francisco. He leads by
good,
3.
so
See if Martin
for
can
the
take
most
care of
part.
Rupp,
So,
and
and we just got to keep playing the
Braves
games.
shot with 6 outs left to play with. Right on by, it's 0-2.
0-2.
Mets and Nats still tied 2-2. That game in the 7th inning. Phillies already won tonight. The Giants trying to pad their lead in the NL West. They're 2.5 in front of the Dodgers, who just started the pitch. Here's rolled
It's
foul.
kind of I mean,
In San Francisco,
the Dodgers
has just 3
haven't
games left head-to-head with LA.
really played the good teams well. I mean, they've crushed the Mets, the Padres. I mean, the Padres are good, but they've been skidding really badly. And
Chicago to play the Cubs. So tough stretch
So
of
it's-
games for the Giants too. The pitch. Just inside.
did he not? Oh, I thought he went. I'm surprised they didn't check that.
She's thrown a number of change-ups at these Giant hitters in the 8th inning.
Yeah, just throwing 3 good fastballs to Ruff. So I like changing his eye level a little bit, even if it's just for show.
Line into left field. That's down for a hit. A 2-strike pitch. Ruff didn't miss it. And San Fran extends the lead. It is 4-0.
Ugh, Darren Ruff.
In the inning. Ruff's first hit of the series really hurts.
You talk about
Meatball
this,
fastball.
Go away, ball runs back out over the middle. You talk about these Giants hitters.
This one really doesn't have the feel.
Not too many times. You're gonna miss a spot. Seeing it's resulted in 2 home runs, now the single
Ugh.
and an RBI for Ruff.
And they're doing to the Braves what Atlanta has done so often in the last 3-4 weeks, those add-on runs.
Yep.
Don't have to have big innings, but they might have one now as that one's gapped by Yastrzemski. That's going to score Wilmer Flores. And the stop sign thrown up.
5-0 now.
2 RBIs in the last 2 trips for Yastrzemski, and a rough inning continues for Chris Martin. He's given up 2 runs, 4 hits. And now Thairo Estrada is going to come on and back for.
That's probably it.
If there's one thing we've seen from Chris that he's not had to me the last 2 years he was so good at, Chip, his location. Right now for Chris, he's missing over the middle of the plate some.
3-0. No, it doesn't.
The Braves won't have to worry about Webb anymore. 7 innings of scoreless ball.
3-0.
The Braves are down 5-0ing.
Looks like a 3-game live losing streak for me.
Webb swung the bat tonight. Surprised he didn't have to stay in and
let him hit for himself.
Yeah.
Chris Martin has not been as crisp
Very impressive performance.
whatsoever.
So Thairo Estrada, second and third, 2 outs. Giants with a 2-run eighth.
She throws that on runs.
And this one slowly hit to short. And that will end the inning. San Francisco, 2 runs, 4 hits. Home 8 coming up. Top of the order for the Braves. Giants are up 5.
This is a sad one.
Oh, it's a great time to save on the 2021s while they last. Oh, that's up. Toyota's got an exciting lineup to choose from.
Yeah,
You have to understand, it's the national sales event.
yeah, somebody commented and said I had a run-on sentence, but that was like, okay. But for the majority, it's been really positive and
Spectrum Mobile has the fastest overall speeds and most reliability. Combine that with
and
Apple Watch,
the patience part of the article, I'll just kind of give you a preview.
use the iPhone search thing on your Apple Watch.
Is because we did have Josh Donaldson in for 1 year and then kind of platooning with Johan Camargo and Austin and having him on left and things of that nature, but allowing him to, as struggle this year, I guess is the word, and then just kind of have him work out of it. That's the basis of it, and it's been insane. And I felt really good to do it because I was there for Riley's debut against St. Louis, got San Francisco on the brain. And getting that first homer and watching him struggle and then get it back to one of the most consistent hitters feels good.
In game 2 of our series. And the story tonight for the Giants, not their offense, but their young right-hander, Mr. Webb. Logan was awfully good.
He was, and when he needed to get out of a couple jams, he was able to make the pitch. But look at everything, Chip. Low.
Yeah, we didn't have anything up against Logan Webb
Chance to cut the lead to 2
at all.
Horn, he got the double play. And the Giants were able to tack on a couple 7 innings. You said he's been their workhorse. He does the job again tonight here in Atlanta.
Now let's put a scare in him, huh?
So Rogers is on the pitch. That's not the only change for the Giants. They've shuffled their outfield alignment. As you see, Rogers 63 games now.
Well, he's a nightmare for some of these hitters. He's a sidearm guy. His hand almost scrapes.
Yeah. Somebody said that.
Left-handers are just
Yeah, they commented on article. Rogers, I don't know how he.
He's had 62 appearances, second most in the majors.
Yeah, they made sure I knew that.
Ozzie Albies, a floater pop foul. What's
I don't know how Tyler Rogers. Anybody gets hit off Tyler Rogers.
That's what makes it so tough. Like our own Peter Moreland was a sidewinder. This is, as you said, Chad Bradford. This is all the way down there.
So it's a rising ball. It almost has to be, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you can see. Look at how he's swinging. It's very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was what.
That would be nice.
Some of those older Braves bullpens so good when you had a guy that could change.
That would be nice if we scored 5, but
a better season pitcher, just the arm angle alone. Not to mention the good stuff that Peter had. This one right back where it came from. And Crawford, 360 spin, but no chance.
I was about to say.
He's looking at Crawford and saying, enough. Yeah. So there's a start for Atlanta. Leadoff single.
We have leadoff man on, but we just can't.
What it looks like. Rogers actually had a chance to grab that.
We just can't get the crooked number.
You got to pick. You got to look for one pitch, whether it's that sinker or the slider. 4-2 strikes. You got to pick one and hope you get it.
Oh yeah.
Quiet night at the plate. He struck out 3 times. And that one dribbled foul, strike 1.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I mean, maybe it was a run-on sentence, and I'll definitely be careful about it from now on. But I thought it was good, so but I'll be more cognizant of it. And typically I don't.
Colby, says Dr. No, the coach Al Kalima, our stat man upstairs.
0-1 to Soler.
On the ground might be another chance for Crawford. He
Woo!
can't
Infield single.
Braves have something cooking.
2 infield singles. Maybe the worm is turning.
But to the left, it's probably a double play, but you're able to find that.
But
And now at least you're right.
I like that comparison.
Roll over. He was up with his eyes closed. Did you see that?
Yeah, smart move.
At the point of contact, Soler's eyes were closed.
First and second, no out. Damn, those extra runs. Sorry for the word, but so extra runs. Come on, Free. No. Nope, that was not a strike. But got one there.
Shifts from center to right.
Yeah, that'll work. But
last night, he ran from pillar to post.
How do you repeat this though? This delivery.
For Freeman, it's 0-2. You can see why they like this guy. Obviously the angle, obviously the stuff, and obviously the results.
Battle out, Freddie. Battle out, bud. Come on.
Balls.
Yeah, they just found the hole so far, but see if the Braves can take advantage of that.
And Freddie swings through that and strikes out.
That was, I would say that's a bad at bat, but the umpire didn't help him on the first pitch. That was.
Have multi-hit games, but Atlanta has to score a run.
You can see that ball's being released.
That's insane.
4 or 5 feet, right to the pitcher's mound.
You try to,
You can see, as you said, both hits for the Braves, kind of weak contact, just found a hole.
Come on, Ra. Come on, Ra.
It just goes to show you
Inside.
that we use the term "that's baseball." I mean, look at the hits that the Braves have in the inning. In the case of Rogers, he does not have to throw 96 miles an hour.
Well, yeah, no, it wasn't, but I think he got a call on that first pitch, and then
Hitters so off balance that they make soft contact like that, and he gets ahead.
he quick pitched him from down there. How in the
Strike.
world? Okay. Tip your cap. Quick pitching from down there and having control. Ooh, okay, sure. No, that wasn't Freddie-like, and he won't be happy with the 2 strikeouts tonight, but quality pitching. I mean, geez.
Way outside. Oh, is there any
2-1.
chance you would say Buster Posey will have to have his suits altered? Left sleeve's going to be a little too short when he puts on his sport coat after this game. Driven out of play, foul.
2-2. Those extra runs. Those add-on runs. Tic-tac-toe. Always hurts.
The Braves were shut out was over a month ago. It was in the doubleheader against the Mets, the 26th of July. See if Riley can break that spell here. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So we don't count that because it was only 7 innings, right?
Yeah, well.
3-2, good take there.
There are a lot of things we don't count in 7 innings that we should. Baseball today.
Oh, be quiet, Chip.
But that's a story for another time. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good at bat for Riley. Another one. He's had a handful of those tonight. And he ropes that one to 4.
Oh, and you catch that.
And if he didn't, that would
You catch that? See, that's
Retires Riley.
Wow.
that's the what? That was mashed. Yeah, we're not gonna win this game just because of that. Good night. 108? You gotta be joking.
When a guy's throwing only 83 from down on the ground.
That's.
Well, again, tonight, a frustrating night for the Braves. I think they're, 1 for 9 now with runners in scoring position?
Yeah, but. And you. Okay. Wow.
The coach, Hal Kalima, utters words that we seldom hear. You're right, Chip. They are 1 for 9 with risk so far tonight. Dansby has bounced into a forced play and flat out and popped out.
I don't understand. Like that. I'm
over the Mets, 3-2 in the 7th inning in New York.
Just all the good approach, the great at bats, the that, and then you do that. I mean, I don't. That you say it's baseball because we get 2 squeaker infield singles, but that deserves to be a hit 1,000 times out of 1,000.
It's between 2 teams now.
So it's really, it is really, really frustrating.
Last week. I punched your ticket last week.
Two-one to Dansby.
Reds are going to ramp up Jacob deGrom. They're going to have Noah Syndergaard pitch for him too, which will be interesting. We won't see the Mets till the final 3 games of regular season play. The pitch.
That's not a strike. That's not you. That's not a strike.
2-2 to 3-1.
Words. Yeah.
Especially with the reach.
Yeah, I mean, gosh.
So instead of a 3-1 count, it's 2-2.
Not saying.
They got 4 left. They're down 5 runs. And a check swing roller. Long run to La Stella. He's going to throw off balance, and he's going to get his man. And Rogers gets out of trouble. 2 on, none out. Braves can't break through, and we head to the 9th.
Okay, this game is super annoying.
It takes one small act.
Oh.
Something we can decide to act.
I mean, again,
A friendly face at the right time
we didn't execute,
can start something wonderful.
but we've also scorched balls again, scorched baseballs again. Sorry, and nothing to show for it.
Enriching life. Imagine being connected to and securing your entire home with a simple touch or command of your voice.
That's why I say yes. Chris Martin stunk tonight, and that's why I say we're fine against better teams because we're scorching baseballs, and not getting the results, and it's maddeningly frustrating. And we finally got 2 squeakers, but then you have an umpire get bats from Freddie and Riley, so it kind of.
Skyline.
Yeah, I mean, we did. Like I said, we didn't execute. Logan Webb was amazing, and Tommy La Stella is super annoying. And the add-on runs. I mean, that happens. But you hit a ball 108 miles an hour. That needs to be in the stands or in the gap somewhere. And I feel like the Braves have been victimized by that so many times.
Here at the Battery Atlanta and Truist Park. It's a beautiful Saturday night. But Braves had a tough time with the Giants in Game 2. San Francisco bidding to even up this series at a game apiece. They enjoy a 5-0 lead. Braves 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in the game, I believe.
Thank you, Chip.
Excuse me, it's 10. 1 for 10
Look, but again, getting all of the chances when scoring position, at least you're getting the chances. At times, we weren't getting those chances.
And Austin Slater checked in. He's batting 6th. He took the spot of Alex Dickerson a moment ago. And a nice round number for Jesse Chavez. Jeff, longtime Major League relief pitcher. This is his 500th career appearance.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a really frustrating one.
Wow, you done your job.
And the boys will know it, but
Chavez, you might recall, started a game for the Braves as an opener up in Cincinnati, and that sort of coincides, Jeff, when the Atlanta bullpen began this really good run of pitching. Tonight's results notwithstanding, they've given up 3 runs to the Giants, but by and large, the Braves pen with a 3.30 ERA or thereabouts.
yeah, they're sending me to the ABC store instead of 1, 2, 3 ABC the way you want.
A strike throw, and he did it right there to the Giants leadoff man.
Yeah, you know you're going to have to bring your good stuff when you're facing teams like the Yankees now, the Giants, the Dodgers next week. It's a good pitch. You know, you're not going to go out there and go scoreless every night. When your team gives you the lead, like last night, it's keeping the lead, and when you're behind, keeping you somewhat close tonight, weren't quite able to do that.
On the black for Tommy La Stella.
Tommy La Stella, let's see. So he's
3 hits in the series.
3 hits,
He's driven home
2 RBIs tonight, and saved a run in the first on the Riley ball in the first. So yeah, he can go back to San Francisco and stay there.
Strike 3 takes care of La Stella. Back-to-back.
Chavez looking fresh tonight. 2 quick strikeouts.
Wow. He took that off his shoulder after having a great night at the plate. That's a tough pitch. Backdoor cutter.
All right.
And Buster Posey, the last Giant hitter we hope in the 9th inning. When we get to the bottom half, Darno, Duvall, Peterson, and then a pinch hitter for Atlanta.
Maybe they'll put in McGee and well, of course, hindsight's 20/20, but and Martin's your higher leverage. He struggled in the last 2 outings.
10 pitches, 8 strikes.
But Chavez has been whacked around a little bit, so as well. So I mean, it's not ideal either side, I think.
Bears will turn the ball over to Ian Anderson tomorrow afternoon. Our coverage will start at 12:30 Eastern Time on LA Sports South. First pitch at 1:20. Then the Braves will leave after the game and head to Los Angeles for a date with the Dodgers.
2-2.
Took 2 out of 3 from LA here in Atlanta. You might recall earlier this season. That was close.
You gave that to what's his face? Jeez. You gave that to Rogers, dude.
They walked 4 of them. And out of play. We'll do it again.
It's always hindsight 20/20 when it comes to the bullpen.
3 lead over the Nationals.
That changed my mind, though.
No. But both the Mets and Phillies could gain a game in the East if Atlanta fails to come back from a 5-run hole tonight. And Posey serves that one into right center. Good jump by Jock Peterson.
Good jump, Jock.
Jesse Chavez with a perfect 9th inning. Last call for the Braves.
Well,
They need 5 to tie, 6 to walk it off. Travis Darno will get it started.
maybe they'll do the non-save situation closer thing and it'll just implode on the Giants. How about that? Good vibes. Good vibes.
No fancy laser tool can compete with the well-tuned spirit level inside your gut.
This definitely helps my watch hours, but if my losing streak continues, I might have to halt it. I know it's gonna hopefully, but I guess I should be happy because the first first few I got 20 runs and 9 runs, and now it's coming back down to earth a little bit.
Mondays are fun now with the new third Powerball drawing.
This weekend, it's East versus West as powerhouses collide in ATL for a Braves and Giants showdown. Braves coverage begins tomorrow at 12:30 on Bally Sports Southeast and the Bally Sports app.
There's your line score. 3 add-on runs for the Giants late. 3 add-on runs for the Giants late. Extend their lead. Easy
Yeah.
to say 5-0 as we head to the ninth inning. Braves country. Here's your last chance to bid on the game used in autographed 74 jerseys. They were worn during Hank Aaron weekend last month. The jerseys.
I think I'm close to
Tuesday, August 31st at midnight.
75,000 overall views, which is a nice milestone. Hopefully celebrate soon. Again, thank you guys for watching and for supporting and loving and all the insane love messages and things since I've started with Talking Chop has been incredible. So thank you for that.
The official airline of the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, went from a 3-game winner to a 3-game loser.
Jay Jackson, he's from Braves country, played college ball at Furman. Born in Greenville, South Carolina. He's 33 years old and well-traveled.
Oh, dang it. They didn't try to.
Padres 6 years ago.
Yeah, sorry, Chip. Good four-seam fastball, slider, changeup.
Yeah.
He's got 21 strikeouts and 15 in the third.
Jackson did good work, pitching 3 seasons in the Japanese leagues with the Hiroshima.
This is kind of a
Came back to the show with Milwaukee.
96 Powder River.
Back to Japan, 2019.
No, this isn't their closer. This is
Signed with the Reds.
McGee is their closer. But this is not their closer.
One deal with the Giants. It was called up July 16th, and here he is.
1-1.
Well, for a while you were going to get Rogers in the 8th and McGee in the 9th. And now with the Giants taking that 5-0 lead, Dave Kapler opting to rest McGee.
In case he's needed with a quick turnaround tomorrow. And that went all the way to the backstop.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike on the slider. These innings may seem insignificant, but tell a pitching coach and a manager that is not the case with the point Jeff just made. You don't want to go any deeper in your bullpen than Jackson tonight for the Giants. They lead by 5 runs. Save those bullets for Game 3 of this series and for the 4 coming up with Milwaukee. The exact opposite's true for Atlanta. The Braves want to force Jackson into some trouble. Cash in a couple runs and maybe get McGee in the game and take chances.
Exactly. Get him in the game.
2-2.
Make him have to at least do some work. Let's get a couple guys on. See if you can turn the lineup over. Bring up the top one more time.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Base is empty in the 9th. 5-0 Giants. And foul straight back.
Keep working at it, babe.
Last time Atlanta was shut out overall this year was that doubleheader against the Mets.
I can believe there's 30 games over 500. I can.
Sweep by Arizona, including the 7-inning no-hit performance from Madison Bumgarner.
With their pitching, clutch
That
hitting.
wasn't a no-hitter, right?
You know, you poke the bear with a stick enough. As that is strike three over the outside corner. And
Perfect pitch against Darno, but I don't think.
sold for three with a hit by pitch. Here's out of Duvall. Duvall hit a homer last night, almost hit a homer tonight, and he's our Synovus Greatness Made Here feature.
That is love. Hitting here at Truist Park with the Braves. And unfortunately,
Going for a series win against the Giants. Can't sneeze at it. And hopefully Ian Anderson come back fresh. And we'll cash in the ABC opportunities tomorrow.
The Marlins for the RBI.
More so than we didn't do tonight.
87 of them. Aguilar started with 89. Marlins scored 6 times tonight. They beat Cincinnati.
Yeah, oh, and I can definitely see why the Giants are 30 games over 500. It might not look pretty at times, but they do the job.
The breaking ball.
Quickly 0-2 to Duvall.
Aguilar did not have an RBI tonight. He's still at
Yeah, really excited to see Ian, and hopefully that shoulder doesn't bark on him and keeps us in the ball game and get a series win against the Giants.
Good 3-game, 3-city sweep. Braves have 5 sweeps this year, all 5 on the road.
Yeah, that's been kind of a perplexing thing about this team.
What, 2 in Washington now, 1 in St. Louis, 1 in Baltimore, and then the 1 in Miami.
Right. And if this score holds, Jeff, the Braves will be a 500 team at home. That's not been the case at Truist Park the last couple of years.
Right, you can look at it a couple ways. You'd love for him to play better at home, but also if you do get to the playoffs, say you open on the road, it's nice to know you're at least playing well on the road.
Yeah, right now the opponent would be the Brewers.
Yep.
Ugh.
He took 2 out of 3 from them up in Milwaukee earlier this summer.
The Brewers with that 3, that's
0-2 the count. And a swing and a miss.
Nasty slider down to our last out.
And Jock Peterson, the final hope for Atlanta with 2 outs and the bases empty in the 9th inning.
I would think so. Kind of your getaway day type of lineup, maybe.
Hitting for its 15th shutout win this year. 7 at home, 7 on the road.
And you said that's what good teams do. If you look up at the scoreboard, 1 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, and just kind of kept tacking them on where finally a team just was too far to come back.
That's outside for Peterson. 1 ball, no strikes.
You talked about what, 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position?
1 for 10.
Yeah, I mean they've had opportunities.
We know we had opportunities. We're very, very aware of.
Rogers got out of an 8th inning mess. And now Jackson trying for a 1-2-3 9th to push us to the rubber game tomorrow.
Very, very aware of.
Peterson could reach. Ede Adrianza would pinch hit for Atlanta.
Anybody scored 5 runs and 2 outs.
For the Giants tomorrow.
2-0 count to Peterson.
Well, the Braves can't wait to see Ian pitch. Been too long for him. A sore shoulder has sidelined him. 2-0 pitch. Right there for a strike.
2-1.
Anderson.
I would hope so for Eddie. Just give him 3-4 at bats and get him kind of acclimated. Even though his primary role for now will be off the bench, it's kind of a B team lineup, as it were, I guess.
Crowd quiet at Truist Park. Braves down to the last 2 strikes. They're down to the last one.
Jackson, kids pumping.
Well, I think just tonight you're seeing, watching this game, why the Giants are so good.
Yep.
Starting pitching like Logan Webb that can get out of it. And then an offense that you've seen tonight. You know, only 8 hits. It's not like they got hits everywhere, but they've made them count. Couple home runs, gappers. And then the bullpen's been good tonight.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Lifted to the left side and
keep battling.
play. So again, for San Francisco, a club that hasn't had many long losing streaks, they turn things over to their young right-hander, who with one more out will go 7-0 in his last 13 outings, and the Giants will win 12 of those 13 games.
Yeah, and tip your hat to him. With that being said, though, Chip, you still got a chance to come out tomorrow and win 2 out of 3.
Yep.
Versus the best team in baseball. And you don't play 130 games and just lucking to win it 83, 84 times.
Nope, you don't.
2 balls, 2 strikes for Jock Peterson, Braves center fielder. Here it is. And a swing and a miss. And that is called finishing with a flourish. Jay Jackson strikes out the side.
Strike out the side. That was not fun. It was fun chatting with you guys and answering your questions and stuff. And, no ABC baseball when we needed it. The Giants are a pesky baseball team, and I think that's the best compliment a team can get. Just like a player being called a ball player. Pitching. So, what are we? 0-3 in the last 3 streams. So yeah.
21 home runs. Good plays,
yeah. And getting an opportunity to have a chance at a series win against the Giants, you can't really ask for anything more. Yeah, you want more. And 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position ain't gonna do it, and they know it. But Logan Webb was amazing. And you gotta tip your cap. And 7-0 in your last 13 starts. That is Cy Young worthy. He won't get it, but it happens. So, as always, go Braves, and we did have chances, and having chances are better than not having them at all. And so, baseball is baseball, but I'll see you guys next time. And I appreciate all the support as always. So, better luck next time. Let's go for the series win tomorrow. And series win against both the Dodgers and Giants at home. You take that every season, every time.
Hopefully, and he's down with the oblique and